Enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Good morning, everyone.
There it is.
Curling? Is that what you meant by there it is?
There it is.
Curling is on MSNBC right now. I think that's MSNBC doing it. It is? Okay. I don't know where to go to fucking watch the Olympics.
What happens? They take Morning Joe off for curling?
Oh, it's on USA.
Oh, okay.
This is on USA.
No, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think. I don't know.
It's definitely USA.
Definitely USA, okay. Curling is terrific.
You don't know where to find it. You search the channel. You're like, where the fuck is anything happening?
But I think there's only 20 people in the world that know how to sweep properly. So
yeah.
So if you and I or anyone else out there, if we were curling, we wouldn't need the sweeping part.
No.
Because that wouldn't make any difference whatsoever. It would just be shuffleboard on ice.
Why? You think that sweeping thing...
They sweep to move it, a few inches, a couple feet, whatever? You can't do that. There's no way you would be able to do that.
Are they moving it or slowing it?
Depending on what they need to do. They either push ice shavings in front of the stone.
Yes.
Or they make it nice and smooth so it goes a little faster.
They could curve it. They can make it turn a little bit.
We can't do that.
No.
I hear there's clubs on Long Island, Staten Island, but if you went there, if they gave you one of those brooms, it'd be a waste of time. You wouldn't actually be doing anything significant. You'd be lucky if you could even get the thing straight down the ice.
What are they doing?
Training to be wives.
Are they turning it? Are they turning it?
It looks like they're turning it there. Yeah,
they're trying to get it in the bullseye.
Yeah, and
wow. Oh man!
And then the other people would get their turn at sweeping after a while.
They try to screw it up and make it faster so it goes out of the bullseye.
Right.
Thrilling.
You watching the Olympics there, Anthony?
I was watching the opening ceremonies, of course.
Right.
It was a biggie.
I guess they killed that guy because he didn't do the ring properly.
When that fucking last ring didn't open, that's all I was thinking. Oh, some poor bastard.
All the websites are finally saying, look, that's a rumor. They didn't kill the guy.
Get him in his It was so ridiculous. It's if no one read that article that came out, because an article came out.
Right.
Apparently one of the rings didn't open on the big
or light up or whatever the fuck it was supposed to do.
Well, it was supposed to open up.
Right.
Because they were like little kind of small rings, and then they open up into big rings.
Dramatically?
Yeah. One didn't open up.
No.
So, everybody was goofing around that it's Russia, so
they killed
get his family and kill him. And then an article came out, but it's in a satirical website.
Right.
And if you read it, it says, the Russian chief of police said he thinks it was an accident. He fell on 36 knives.
Right.
Or something. It's obviously, if you read it.
But a lot of people bought into it and thought that they actually killed someone because that last ring didn't open up or whatever.
Yeah, they're like, who didn't see this coming? And then they post the article willy-nilly.
And then they had to explain that the guy's okay, or whoever was responsible didn't get killed.
Yeah.
The Olympics... I don't know. I guess I would assume NBC's getting really good ratings, but
yeah,
it's I don't know what they're supposed to do. But that primetime coverage is so stupid. I watched the opening last night, and it was all about Bodie Miller and whether or not he's going to win. Win gold.
No,
win gold in the downhill.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, they have this huge opening piece about Bodie Miller and will he do it?
No.
And at that point, everyone knew he didn't.
I got it DVR'd.
There wasn't a person alive that didn't know that. I don't know. I don't know how they could do it better because they want that one big number, I guess.
Yeah.
Instead of having coverage throughout the day when it is live, shit is happening right now, but they're not going to really show it until tonight.
Yeah.
And between Twitter and just living your life, it's impossible to avoid this shit.
They have to put their production pieces together, their wraparounds, and then they edit some of the shit down. I bet they love the fact that they have a 9-hour lead time on a lot of this shit.
Oh, they could really make it all nice.
Yeah. But I'd rather watch
what's the demo that doesn't know? It's got to be over 60 years old.
The old people that don't have fucking... I have my jitterbug phone. Nothing comes in about the Olympics on my jitterbug.
But you can't even say the old people anymore because they're jumping on Facebook.
Yeah.
They're starting their stupid little Facebook pages.
I'm on the Facebook.
Right.
Look at here's pictures of my grandchildren. Aren't they lovely?
Yes, Eric.
E-Rock comment.
One of the things they're doing with having all this lead time is they edit out other people's runs and competitions if it doesn't affect the Americans at all.
Oh,
and
really?
if it does, they'll focus it, and there's like a million shots. But if somebody screws up and the Americans say qualify or win a medal, they cut off the run. They just go right to them standing around talking about, he's got a bronze.
Right.
So you miss some of the competition if it doesn't
you
apply to
want to
America.
see that.
I don't need to just see Americans. I like to see everybody else. I like to see those whack job athletes from those warm countries.
Exactly.
Why are they there?
Trying to figure it out.
And I want to see them competing because it's got to be ridiculous.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Right?
I was
some
watching,
of the warm nations, and one guy's like 55 years old. Like, what
are you doing?
He's like the oldest Olympian ever or something.
Well, when you saw the parade of the countries coming out,
it was
and there's
hilarious.
one guy.
Right.
It's just one guy. He's with like 3 or 4 of his handlers and stuff.
Yeah, but one guy from Staten Island, but representing
Yeah.
in the Caribbean. What? I want to see him.
What did NBC edit out? Didn't they edit something from the opening ceremony, too, that people criticized about tolerance or something?
I don't know.
The guy speaking said something about tolerance, and NBC edited it, but the rest of the world didn't.
Really?
Oh, really?
Travis, you know what that is?
Yeah,
Something about the gay.
Yeah, it was just basically what you said. It was about tolerance, and we're here, and we're all Olympians, and we're all tolerant people.
No one wants to hear your politics.
But it was like the president of the IOC.
But why would NBC edit him and no one else did?
It was a bit. Well, NBC's the only channel that's.
But around the world, didn't they not edit it?
I think most places saw it live.
Yeah.
NBC aired it in primetime, and it was a big chunk of his speech, but they probably edited the wrong thing.
Wow, whatever.
In Russia, on Russian television too, they went with a rehearsal version of the Olympic rings, so they did show it.
Oh, really?
Up. They put that in.
But the rest of the world saw them stage.
Yeah. Yes.
The rest of the world saw him fuck up.
Saw the fuck up.
I guess the gays are going to be all right over there too.
The gays are. Believe me.
I think it was
after
just
watching
a lot of hot air.
After watching skating,
the ice dancing.
No, after watching Johnny Weir.
Johnny Weir.
If I was an Olympian and I was a bit mysterious, I would just keep checking on Johnny Weir. If Johnny Weir was still alive, I know I'm all right.
I think I'm okay.
If they didn't kick him out of the country or take him up into the mountains somewhere, never to be seen again.
Johnny Weir and Tara Lipinski.
Oh my God, I'm fucking loving Tara Lipinski.
Apparently she's doing something in Maxim.
She's pretty hot. I
got
think.
some fucking.
How old is she now?
Scantily clad Maxim shots.
You see these Olympian broads and you think, oh, she was in the last Olympics. But then if you do your research, you find out it was like 12 years ago or something.
Yeah.
When was Tara Lipinski in the Olympics? She was a little...
she was like 15.
A little figure skater back then.
In,
now she's doing the commentary with Johnny Weir.
Yeah. Johnny Weir. Get Johnny Weir, I said.
Look at the Tara Lipinski. She looks better with the Olympic coverage.
That's kind of a weird picture, but yeah, she was always a cute little pixie thing.
Johnny Weir was here once, and we were on break, and there was a bunch of us that went into the bathroom with him.
Yeah.
I swear to God, he was ahead of me. I thought a woman was going into the men's room. He had high heels on and a fur coat.
Dude, they tamed him down for the Olympics.
I think they did tame him down for the Olympics.
Absolutely. I was thinking the same goddamn thing.
I think they said, look, we got to look at your wardrobe.
You are just too mysterious.
Right. But as long as he's all right, I think the gays in Russia will be fine.
Yeah. I mean, he's not that guy. They have him like as just some dude.
Right.
Dressed up doing the commentary, but man, when he's skating, he's got a little
lot of flair. A lot of flair with this Johnny Weir.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of flair.
Johnny Weir. I was watching a little of the women's short program.
Figure skating?
The figure skating.
I can almost deal with the women. Almost.
Yeah, just the women.
But I can't deal with the fucking men. I can't deal with the pairs.
I want to see the pairs.
Did you see? Oh, go ahead.
I don't want to see the ice dancing.
Did you see the ice dancing with the brother-sister combo?
Yeah, no, I didn't see it.
There's a brother-sister combo from Staten Island who they're representing Japan or something. I don't know. How the fuck that works. But they live in Staten Island. And they have to, do all that. They were doing the tango and shit, which is very romantic.
Yes,
and,
it is.
And his brother-sister was creepy as fuck to watch.
Nice.
What the hell's that about?
I don't know.
But anyway, you're watching the short program.
Oh, yeah, I was watching the short program. We got, You got one of those girls. She's a very statuesque blonde.
Yeah.
She had the ponytail. She looked good.
Yeah.
Can't remember her name. But that Russian girle, I guess she's
The 15-year-old?
She did that shit. It was like, I don't know anything about fucking skating.
Right.
I don't know what where they scored. It looks great, and then you'll hear the commentators go, "Oh, she missed that one." It's
Right.
like, well, it looked fine to me. I
Right.
don't know. But you could tell it was fucking perfect.
Right.
And
Well, because she's 15, she doesn't have curves yet.
I think
You
that's it. I think the tits get in the way.
You can't have big boobies, and you can't have a rump on you because that slows shit
No.
down when you're spinning.
Exactly.
There's some kind of
Slow
wind
shit.
resistance or something.
Wind resistance.
Look it up. There's never been a big titted figure skater that won anything.
Who is that one from? Where the hell was she from? She was kind of a big, statuesque girl.
Yeah, but maybe she's
Katarina Witt.
Oh, right. Did she ever win a medal though?
I'm not sure. I know she had fucking tits on her.
She did.
Yeah.
What year was that? How do you remember that?
I don't know. It's
not too
I just
long
remember
ago.
she kind of.
I bet you it is long ago.
88.
Wow. That's
Calgary.
That's 88. No, get the fuck out of here. What?
She won 2 gold.
2 gold medals
Yeah.
in 1988.
84 and 88.
Well, there goes
84 and 88.
there goes my theory because she did have the big boobies.
She looked pretty goddamn
the big
good.
boobies.
Yeah.
So-
yeah.
So what does Putin do with figure skating in his country?
I
If he
think he's
doesn't like
just
the
in
gays?
denial.
You got one of them. They say is a rock star
Really?
in Russia, but if they don't like the gay,
Maybe it's like.
but maybe he's not gay. You just assume all male figure skaters are gay.
Yeah, it probably
Is
is.
that bad to say?
No, I bet he is.
Is there one straight male figure skater? Name one. I would like to know.
I don't know. A straight male figure skater. I think there is.
But
I
not
think
a lot.
there's one guy.
But not a lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think maybe they're at the point that we were at with like Liberace over there.
They just make
Like they look and go, oh, when's he going to get a nice
right.
girl? Yeah.
But for a country that doesn't like the gay, they love this one Russian figure skater.
Yeah.
But maybe he's not gay.
Avengii Plashenko.
Yeah, Plashenko. They say he's a rock
Plashenko.
star.
Yeah, he's like one of the most famous people in Russia.
Really?
straight?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
He seems like he could be, I guess.
A little
he looks pretty
mysterious?
tough.
Semi-mysterious?
Not really, but
Is he mysterious curious?
it's just that he's a figure skater.
Yeah, that's enough. That's mysterious right there.
I don't know. I don't know, whatever.
That's a cool thing to get into, though. There's all chicks. It's like taking a yoga class.
That
It's
is true.
all women
Right.
involved in that.
Yeah.
If you're a straight guy and you can pull that off, why not do it? You'd be rolling in box.
I think the thing is, if you're that good at skating and you're a real man's man kind of guy,
And you're in
you'll-
Russia?
you'll play fucking hockey, you dummy.
Oh.
You'll be fucking
Yeah, be a rock star on
banging it up, in a hockey rink.
in a hockey rink.
It's like,
That guy. I don't know.
He looks mysterious,
he's
but
married
He is
Married.
married. There you go. Huh?
with child.
With child. There you go.
you know what though? It's Russia. You
Yeah.
got to all take that with like, you will get married now. You will have child.
Right.
Very good. You are a
Yeah, they
Russian
could-
national hero.
They control your whole life.
Yes.
Because supposedly 85% of the country is not for the gay.
No, they don't like the
And
gay.
they pretty much say what the percentage is 10%
Yeah.
is gay. So then it's like 10%, and then half your parents are accepting in Russia.
Oh man.
Which makes up your 15%. I
Right.
think. I don't know.
Johnny Weird. Jesus Christ. Oh no. Look at it. Come on.
Is that him?
Oh yeah,
What
that
are you
is him.
doing?
Oh, boy.
That is gay.
Oh Jesus. Oh God. That is some picture of
He's
Johnny
quite
Weird.
svelte.
You know, someone has to say it. I don't think I'll be alive long enough to accept that percentage of gay.
Right. To where he's got high heels.
High
The
heels
shoes
on.
do look good with the pants. There's no denying it.
All right, look.
Is that bad to say? You
No.
get scared when you say shit now.
Nah.
Like,
that's fine.
like I accept gay.
Sure.
But I don't know if I'll ever come around to accept that level of gay.
Yeah.
Is that bad to say?
Not at all.
You sure?
Do you mean accept it or become? Because you don't.
This
you don't
is
not
so
like.
over the top that it's like weird. It's really just weird to me.
Do you mean accept it or just be comfortable with it? Because you see a guy like that, like you don't hate him. You just
Oh, no,
like,
that's
yeah.
true.
Oh, I'm not talking about hate. No, I think a better way to put it is to be comfortable around.
Right, comfortable. Exactly.
Like when I saw him walking into the bathroom with high heels and a fur on, I'm like,
you're like, ooh,
I don't know. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet.
Not quite.
That is just a little too uncomfortable and strange to me.
It doesn't even faze me
At all.
It could be because of my fucking behaviors in my life, or because I'm just you see everything in the business. None of it is shocking anymore. None of it to me is surprising.
It's not going to ruin my day or anything like that. Trust me. But it's just I don't know.
Here's the main test: if you have a son and Johnny Weir comes home one day and you have these dreams and aspirations for your kid, and then that level of flamboyant gay guy comes home as his lover.
That would be
now you have to be accepting again.
Your kid's a top. That's one thing.
You're like,
my boy's a top.
Right. You're not advocating hate or
not.
violence or anything, but you're not going to be comfortable. You're not going to be happy with it. What the fuck?
Like that?
I never knew anyone could even more sexy up the gimp suit.
Wow.
He's cut out the nipple parts, the breast parts, and the abs.
And his penis area.
And the penis hole.
Which shows some kind of like, I don't know, looks like panties on or something.
He loves being gay. Oh, does he love being gay?
Well, just over the top, like flamboyant.
Over the top.
If you're
flamboyant yeah, go ahead.
So you should, if you're going to be gay, you should go that route because there's not one dick you can't get if you're him.
That's true.
That's like if you're going to be a muscle guy, you got to go the fucking Stallone or Schwarzenegger route. If you're going to be gay, go that route.
Got to go the whole fucking the full Monty.
Did you see the ski jumping?
No, I did not see the ski jumping.
A lot of these sports they're ruining because they're making it like too perfect.
Very scientific.
Well, there's now a track. I don't know how many years they've been doing the actual track that the skis fit in as you're flying down the ramp.
Oh, so you can't do the agony of defeat, really?
Not at all. When we grew up, man, it was just like, I don't know, hopefully there's enough snow on the ramp as you're going down. But it's not even snow they go on. It looks like it might even just be ice.
Really?
That is frozen. Does anyone know exactly what that is? You've seen it, though. It's the two tracks.
Yep.
And you would think at first that it's, maybe the tracks that the skiers have kind of formed, but it's not.
Right. They put it in there?
And then every ski jump looks exactly the same. It's a boring sport to watch.
There you go. There it is. Yeah, it is a...
See the tracks?
Yeah.
When we were growing up, there were no fucking tracks, man. You didn't know what the fuck you were going to hit on the way down.
Wow.
I think after a while, in the old days, the tracks would kind of form.
Sure.
But they were the natural occurrence of that, I guess.
But that made it more of a sport, too, because then you, as a jumper, had to figure that shit out. Like, all right, I got to stay in the track to get my speed up. But now they don't even have to worry about any of that shit.
What the fuck is that? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Then they take off and
it's two grooves for your skis, basically.
And
would it be unfair to skiers depending on when you went? Like, would the track change?
Oh, I'm sure, but the old days, that's just how it was, you know?
Yeah. That's why qualifying is so important.
Right. Yeah. And then you get one guy that falls every 100 jumps.
Not a lot.
They had it on for about an hour yesterday afternoon. I was bored shitless, man. Every jump looked exactly the same to me. You could tell they went a little further by the lines when they hit, but it's like, who gives a fuck?
There was one year, and it might have been Calgary, I'm not sure. It might have been the 88, where there was a wind problem.
Right.
And they really didn't notice it, but one after another, every skier was falling.
Wow.
In horrific fashion, too. It was everyone, bam, one after another, just falling. And it was one of the most entertaining ski jumping sessions to watch.
I can't imagine someone's actually watching that coverage going, wow, that was a terrific jump.
Yeah.
I think most of us watch the ski jump because you want to see some kind of fucking agony of defeat.
It is amazing when they first take off, you're like, instantly, you're like, oh, that guy's got some air.
Yeah.
He's going to go. And then it's so odd when they're coming down and they're over the ground and they're still going.
Right.
Like, what fucking make a little airfoil out of themselves?
I don't know.
Is that the first year they're doing it?
It's pretty cool.
I don't think so.
I'd never even heard of that until you just
I think they've used the tracks for a while now, but I would love to know why. I guess to make it more fair for everybody, but I think that would be part of the sport.
Yeah.
You figure it out on the way down. Try to get a nice groove going.
You know what's really good? That fucking cross-country skiing. I was watching that. Huh? What? Holy shit.
I think we all make believe that we like the Winter Olympics, to be honest with you.
There's a few events that are okay, but...
Like the luge is another one I don't get. You work your balls off, and you can lose a medal by, what, a quarter of a second?
That's ridiculous, yeah.
And I don't know.
It's the white people Olympics.
Huh?
It's the white people Olympics.
That's true. That's what it is.
It's the white people Olympics.
That's right. Welcome to the We Can Still Do It Olympics.
Well, the Jamaicans are part of it.
Well, yeah, but, that's kind of as a goof. It's like when you watch in the Summer Olympics and you're watching, like, the track, where they have to run, and you see some white people in there. You're like, oh, just stop it. Kenyans winning.
Placeholders.
Yeah, placeholders. That's what they are. They're like the other sweat hogs that were in the class. Welcome back, Cotter. Just fill up the room.
But what events are really that exciting? Downhill.
Downhill.
Some of the snowboarding's kind of cool, I guess.
Some of that shit. You're
They're losing the bobsled for a little bit.
Yeah.
I guess.
I don't mind the ski jumping either. That's kind of cool.
Really?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Every jump just seemed exactly the same. There's no variance to it at all.
And then I gotta say, as faggy as it is, that women's skating thing,
the figure skating,
and that I think is, because
that's the number one
hot
event,
is thrown in. Yeah, and the people love that one.
Yeah, I think
that's the Summer Olympic equivalent to the women's gymnastics thing.
And the moguls. Oh,
moguls. That just looks painful.
I did a lot of skiing, and I did some moguls. It's not even close to fun. It fucking hurts a lot.
It looks
even when you're a lot younger, your knees are just like, what the fuck am I doing?
What's a mogul?
Those are the big fucking bumps.
It's like bumps. They're skiing on it, and you just see their legs going because there's bumps.
Just look at their knees and just imagine what that's doing.
Crazy.
I think a lot of these guys have a tough time walking properly when they get older.
I think I heard one of the commentators say that they're usually done by 24, 25.
Yeah.
When doing that event.
It's done.
All the bumps,
your knees just fucking can't take that.
Show Jimmy the moguls.
Why are they there? Is that just part of the?
Just another event. Oh. They're like, okay, we need more skiing events. Let's make big, huge fucking bumps.
You got to ski real fast over bumps.
It's brutal to watch.
Yeah.
Because you just imagine your own fucking knees going through that punishment.
Moguls.
This isn't this year's, but this is an example of...
That's like some freestyle mogul shit.
So Brian Wilson taking on the steep slope, covered in a rash of bumps or moguls, and two big jumps.
Yeah, but this is like freestyle, whatever.
That was a good one.
Jesus Christ.
Look at the knees. Look at the knees.
Look how steady his head is, though.
Right.
Of the jumps.
It's really amazing.
Wait, every bump is one time I would have fallen.
It's horrible.
But he lands right before another bump. Imagine if you land on a bump, how bad you fuck your leg up.
Oh,
that would hurt.
And trust me, when I was doing moguls, I didn't come close to doing that. But it still fucking hurt a lot.
Yeah, it's got to really eat the knees up.
Yeah.
There was something else with the Olympics. The opening ceremony. I want to talk about the Russians and how they handled the whole opening ceremony. A lot of Russian history thrown in there.
Nice.
Some left out. Nice. I don't remember seeing Stalin at all, and the millions of people he killed. That wasn't really represented.
Oh, for time they shortened it.
They shortened it for time.
Yeah. You don't understand why they didn't add that to their opening ceremonies.
They did this piece where it was like pretty much the Russian history, and they showed from when they were people coming over in boats and building shit, and it was all the way up till modern times where they show people building giant skyscrapers and stuff. And it was a filmed piece, and it was probably 10 minutes long, and there wasn't one black person in it. I was watching, just going, wow, in America, they would just have, regardless if there were or not, they would just have to make it very diverse. There'd be a black guy, an Asian guy, this, that. Russians, it was like all fucking just attractive white people.
Well, they do it by height in Russia because that's all there are is white people. So
yes.
if they only have 5'9" people, all the 5'6"ers complain.
It was a lot of opera, a lot of ballet. I don't remember seeing any hip hop happening in the opening ceremony.
No. What about the biathlon, I think it's called?
Is that the one where they shoot the ski and shoot?
But, I mean, it's probably hacked to even talk about it because everyone has over the years, but how was that sport even invented?
I guess it's something of tradition.
What is it based on?
Someone going out and hunting?
You're cross-country skiing and then you stop and shoot. That's such a weird combination of things.
I think it is based on, like, someone going out on their skis with a gun to hunt.
Right.
And,
Yeah, but we did the bit, a lot of Olympic events they got rid of because they finally looked completely ridiculous.
Silly.
Maybe we can do that list again today.
Yeah.
Like, look up Winter Olympic sports they got rid of, or events.
Yeah.
Because I know there, like in the Summer Games, there was one where you just like try to go as far down as possible in the water, and they finally said, "Okay,
yeah, they had to put the kibosh.
We can't do this
one.
anymore." But the list of events is usually pretty good to check out. But that seems like one that doesn't really. It just doesn't make sense anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, it is a little.
It's strange to watch
because it's two weird things to put together. Like you could either shoot or you could ski.
Right.
It's like you do both.
Right.
No. We'll make an event of it.
Miller in Toronto, tell Opie to make ski jumping exciting. Make them wear a wingsuit.
Miller?
That would rule.
Oh yeah, fly a little more.
Holy fuck, that would rule.
Yeah.
Right. Or make the actual jump even higher.
Oh man,
it needs something. But you said you liked it, so
I kind of think it's cool. There's a lot of little subtleties that get them to go further,
right?
And to see them trying to work their body, like shape it like an airfoil, and get the skis up to catch the air.
Right.
I don't know. It's kind of interesting for 5 minutes.
That'll work.
Let's say hi to Chris in Staten Island. Chris,
hit it, Chris.
Good morning, boys. How are you?
All right,
hello.
Chris.
I realize the only reason worth watching the women's hockey team, if you check out the goaltender for the Russian team, she's absolutely phenomenal.
There are some women athletes here in the Winter Olympics that are fucking stunning.
Yes. Yep.
And let's see this, Russian women's hockey goalie.
I actually don't mind the women's hockey.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't mind it at all.
How about that?
I'm a big hockey fan in general, so
Someone had a great tweet. It was talking about the commentary that was going on in women's hockey, and they're like, the women are actually using the boards a lot to advance the puck and then the guy goes, this guy's full of shit. He goes, they're just missing the passes. They just miss the passes, and the puck hits the boards and bounces. They're really using those boards.
They have better skills than that. Come on.
They can't get the passes.
Wow, this is how she looked when she takes her pads off. Holy fuck.
Shit.
Oh, my God.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's the Russian goalie, huh?
Wow.
My God.
That is...
Wow. Is there one site that shows all the hot Olympians, hot broads?
Not quite Billy Smith.
Not quite Billy Smith, that's for sure.
There's this figure skater who I met. She was fucking... Do you know who this is?
I can't see.
She's like a favorite to win a lot.
Little pixie.
Yeah, a little...
I don't know.
She looks familiar.
I have no idea what her name is. I did Leno with her once.
I think
she was
I know
fucking gorgeous.
Yeah. I think I know.
I'm wondering if she's doing okay or not, or if she's not. If she's not.
I can't remember her name.
She looks like Miley Cyrus. Very kissable teenager.
A little bit.
Yes.
Got no vibes from her.
This is the 20 hottest female athletes in the Winter Olympics. Mm-hmm. Sarah Hendrickson.
Sarah. She's all right. She kind of looks like a girl next door.
She's just all right.
Yeah. Girl next door.
I mean, you gotta like look at these women and think, and throw 10 years on them. Because youth makes women all look pretty good in general.
That does seem to be the rule of thumb.
She's just all right. She's got youth.
Right.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I can't see.
What do we got here?
Yes.
Tora Bright.
What have we got here? What does she do?
Snowboarder.
Oh.
God damn.
Wow.
That's all right.
She's a stunner.
Yes.
All right.
18.
Ashley Wagner. She looks like Hillary Clinton in that picture.
Yeah.
Jesus. What the fuck?
But better.
Right. She looked, that's a bad picture. Her mouth is open, her eyes are open real wide.
Because you're figure skaters.
She looks pretty good. Yes, I saw her. She was very pretty.
Oh, okay. Wow, she's way better.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, she's fucking
she's very
gorgeous.
Cute.
The picture they decided to put up on break.com as far as the hottest female athletes, they picked a horrendous picture for her. She's really hot. Keep going.
Yeah.
I mean, if she's at 18, there's got to be some just...
Yeah.
She's
where's she?
Angelina.
Hockey player.
A hockey player? She's a little bruiser looking.
Yeah.
But whatever. Whoa. It's a
taint shot.
Yeah.
Of a figure skater being thrown in the air by her partner.
You can see a lot of those pictures turn up.
Yeah.
Where you right up the girl's squeak.
They got to make sure those little tiny little panty things are on right.
I wonder if they glue them to their butt cheeks and stuff.
I would imagine they do.
Pulling aside and
you don't
want
a
snatch.
You don't want a lip, falling out.
Lip slip in the Olympics?
When you're trying to sow cow.
She looks like a real ski bum.
gut.
She reminds me of Lindsey Vonn in that picture.
Yeah.
She's pretty hot.
Yeah, she's very pretty.
Nice eyes, blonde.
Got to go further. Oh, well, a little skinny girl here. Well, where is she from? I bet it's some fucking Russian place.
Ski jumping.
Oh, Arakimova. Arena Arakimova.
Of whatever.
Avakumova.
She's a very skinny girl.
Yeah.
Keep going. This is such a visual. We go fast. We're just doing this for us. Kim Jong.
That's figure skater. Whatever.
Yeah. If you like.
All right. If you're into that. Kate Hansen. I don't know.
She's a luger.
She kind of looks like one of those girls that would be in a Kashi ad.
Yeah, she's all right.
Yeah.
She's aight.
Yeah. Whoa.
What do we got here?
Hey.
Julia
Mancuso.
Nice.
She's like posing in panties with a fucking bra.
Julia.
Yeah, that's how they get respect.
Yeah.
They got to pose in their underwear.
Nice. Tina Mays.
Tina Mays is hot. That's number 10. We go faster.
You think when she wins, visual. People go, she's amazing.
Of course. Of course. They do, though. That's the sad part.
Yeah.
Chemi Alcott is number 9.
Yeah, she's kind of cute.
Number 8 is Carmen Schaefer. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
She's showing her boobies.
And she's a curler.
Holding her boobies. And she's a curler.
That's a curler?
All right.
Can't tell under the attractive curling gear.
What the fuck?
And this is another curler.
Anna's busy.
Trying too hard.
I am not a fan of busy lingerie.
Busy lingerie.
I've never been a fan of busy lingerie.
You don't like busy lingerie?
A little something's nice, but when it gets, look at this shit.
That's busy. There's
a
nets
lot going
on
there.
It's like fishing net, and then there's
it's just
lace.
Busy.
Busy.
Watch. I don't like her watch.
Oh, give me a watch.
That's like Fredericks of Hollywood shit, right?
Yes. Remember Fredericks of Hollywood?
Fredericks of Hollywood has very busy lingerie. No. Go ahead, Sam. We're waiting on you.
There we go.
Thank you, sir. All right, keep going.
Well,
how do we know she's hot? They just show her ass?
Tatiana Brodulina.
What a nice rump on her. I don't care if her face looks like Bert Lahr, I'd still fuck her.
Yeah.
Wow, she is lovely.
Number 4 coming up.
Whoa.
Noelle.
Yeah.
Pecos Pace.
All right.
I mean, she's married, boo.
Oh, what the fuck is this snowboarder?
Covering up all the
naked.
good parts.
Yeah.
You know, Olympic athletes didn't used to be so provocative.
Yeah.
Isn't it sad that this is how the females have to get attention in the
attention.
Olympics? They've been working their balls off their entire lives, and this is what they got to do. They got to be nude for us to pay attention.
Lolo.
Get naked.
Lolo Jones, who's so needy that she decided she's got to be a bobsledder now.
Really?
She's from the Summer Olympics. She's a sprinter.
Oh.
What does she do? The hurdles or something? And she failed in the Summer Olympics, so now she's like, fuck, I need more attention. So now she's a bobsledder in the Winter Olympics. Who was number 1?
Rebecca Tor.
Yeah, she's all right, too.
Yeah.
Another blonde.
Nice. You do get a bunch of them ski bunnies, you know? Them blonde, tall, hot, fucking hot. Nice.
Oh.
And we got a story of the Olympic bobsledder?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was true?
Oh, yeah. And there were
I saw the hole in the door, and I thought, okay, someone's having fun with the fact that Sochi has some problems. But it seems like they don't really have any problems, by the way.
Yeah.
It seems like the accommodations for maybe the who gives a fucks.
Yeah.
But it looks like the athletes and everyone that matters at the actual Olympics are well taken care of.
They're doing all right.
But some of the fucking journalists and the family members maybe are dealing with some shit. But
this clip made it seem like, too, all the Olympians have been told not to say anything negative about the country, the accommodations, anything.
Until you're out.
Yeah. Until they let you out.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Because they might not.
They might just keep you there.
Do they know there's a website for all the women Olympians in Russia in lingerie? Well, we do not know that, Ralph.
Is it busy lingerie?
I hate busy lingerie. Ralph, what's up?
Hey, they just made a big stink about it on the internet last night about how they think they're degrading all the Russian women because they have them on some website right now where they're all in lingerie, all the Russian Olympians.
Yeah.
All right. Well, where is that site?
I seen on Yahoo last night. They were talking about it. It was like one of their headline things, like they're degrading the Russian women.
Okay.
It's so degrading. Yahoo featured it.
Of course.
Yes.
Because Yahoo needed some clicks.
Damn.
Right, yeah, it's some Russian name. It's like.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ! Look at this broad.
Wow.
What sport is this?
She's like fucking Xena.
Oh my God!
What a goddamn.
We're on Yahoo, and there you go.
Oh man,
a lot of Russian athletes in sensible lingerie, not busy lingerie.
That's pretty good.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for the. Thanks.
All right, play it out.
Yeah, thank you, Ralph in Ohio. All right. So here's a bobsledder. He had a little problem in Sochi.
You know, we're after the medals, and let it be known.
Okay, a non-sledding question for Johnny. You tweeted a picture out this morning. You had to bust out of your shower. Explain that one.
Well, it was an unfortunate situation, but got out safely. Could have happened to anyone. The nice thing is that the venue here has been phenomenal. The Russians have done a great job with the venue, and so unfortunately, though, it was I got locked in this morning.
Yeah, that's a great picture. Looks like Conan the Barbarian burst through there. You're the push man, right?
Well,
we know that now.
As bobsled athletes, we're a little bit bigger individuals, so I had to make sure the hole's big enough to get out.
Dallas, quickly, your first time at the Olympics. What's the experience been like so far?
It's been unbelievable. I'm just honored to be here.
I just assumed that was bullshit, but
No,
look at the door.
You could tell he just launched himself through that fucking door. It's all cardboard anyway.
He was locked in.
It's like corrugated cardboard.
Man, that's pretty impressive going through a fucking bathroom door like that. Right?
Well, it's paper. Very weak door. Very cheap door, by the way.
Looks badass, though.
It is cool as fuck that he did it.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a break.
Americans in fucking Russian bathrooms, I'll tell you that much.
Probably his first thought, too. He probably turned the knob once and then broke the door down.
Fuck it.
You thought he was a big dumb lunkhead and did that, and then was like, "Oh no, I broke the door because I'm stupid," and then locked it.
It's a pull.
Yeah. Oh.
Where's Eric today?
He's here.
He is?
Yeah, why?
He was
just
dynamite
in here.
today.
That was a joke. I know he was in here for 20 minutes. That was the point, and the reason I said that. He just gave me the Scott Shannon audio.
Oh, shit.
Scott Shannon out of nowhere on Friday retired.
What's your guess? I was wondering, is he sick, or is it a thing with him and Todd?
Everyone has to think medical, right?
Or with him and Todd just going at it, and fucking, he said, if he doesn't leave, I'm leaving.
Remember, we had heard through the years there's been an issue between those two.
Yeah, I don't know if there has been.
I think Sam pointed out that Todd was constantly putting Scott
in the pay no mind list.
Yeah, he was
a pay no mind list.
He was a permanent resident of the pay no mind list.
We could do this whole bit after the break.
Yeah, why don't we do that?
It's going to take some time.
Yes.
But this audio
got to be devastated.
This audio's good?
Yeah, it's good. It's
because you're a
lot of undertones.
You're more of a radio guy than most. So
Student of radio.
Is this interesting to you, or is it going to be interesting to the audience as well?
The audience is not going to give a shit, but to you guys, it'll be interesting. There's a lot of undertones to their conversation.
Yeah.
All right, so we can figure
magic of it.
I hated the quote too, so I think there's definitely got to be undertones.
You hated the quote.
I read the quote from Todd Pettingale, and I thought it was just a typical phony, douchey quote. I'm just giving my opinion.
I'm sure they did.
Scotty McQuitton show.
Yeah, this is Todd Get rid of him.
I'm sure they had issues.
Yeah.
But I think the guy just can't do it anymore, and he knows that. He sucks on the air.
Maybe he knew making a retirement speech was the only way to be taken off the pay no mind list for once. They would listen to him.
Nope.
Wow. And then,
it was not the case.
No, there's some cuts.
Oh, really? All right, we're going to get into that next. We got a very busy show because everyone is talking about 90 Day Fiance. Episode 4 was on last night.
Yeah.
And even our own Jim Norton, who hates reality shows, is all in.
Yeah,
Your own Jim Norton emailed Roland, jonesing for numbers 5 and 6
Yeah,
because we have advanced copy. I was dying for fucking 5. I actually checked the guide last night and realized it was just 4.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get. I want to know what you think of this show now that you've seen all 4 episodes.
Yeah,
I love this fucking show.
Episode 4 was great too.
It was. I saw it a few days prior to yesterday.
It's old news to me.
There's so much going on in episode 4, and we got all the clips.
I love it.
All right, so we're gonna eat.
Yes,
we're gonna do some Scott and Todd. We're gonna do some 90 Day Fiance.
Make love.
We're having fun.
And maybe that too.
I thought Dave Grohl's performance was
a lot of people watched this last night, so we should have a couple clips.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dave Grohl's an animal. He's amazing.
He is fucking amazing.
And everyone just loves the guy.
Everyone.
I think he's the only person alive that no one hates.
Everyone loves him.
Oh, Courtney Love, sorry.
Everyone respects him as a musician, too. It's like, no one ever says, oh, Dave Grohl's a fucking piece of shit or a hack or, you know. Guy's just a solid fucking rock guy.
Yep. Yeah, we'll work on Beatles clips for the next break. Some of the performances, so you can check it out.
Ooh.
Yeah, some were all right.
Yeah.
Alicia Keys did all right.
Oh, yeah?
With John Legend.
Did she sit on that fucking piano bench with that giant fat ass of hers?
Her ass is spreading. They're going to run out of fucking piano bench soon, man.
Crazy.
It is that is a big ass.
Big ass.
I guess the brothers like an ass like that. I wouldn't know what the fuck to do with an ass that big.
Too much ass.
Wow. And it is really spreading.
Doggy bags. It's crazy. The portions of ass.
Big ass.
Yeah.
And then they kept going to Yoko Ono and Sean Lennon in the audience. And
why?
And Yoko's dancing and having a good old time. And Sean Lennon, I don't know.
Mysterious?
No.
Oh.
I'm going... there's got to be some kind of incest thing going on.
Some type of...
he's got mommy issues
psycho
or something.
thing going on? Norman Bates?
I understand he lost a parent when he was like 5 years old or whatever. But
you kidding? What happened?
But he hangs out with mommy way too much. It's really strange. Like they're always seen together everywhere. Mm-hmm. You rarely see Sean Lennon by himself. You'll see Yoko by herself.
Yeah.
But you rarely see Sean Lennon by himself. It's really fucking creepy.
Who's the one that had the big song?
Huh?
Was it Julian that had the big song?
Oh, yeah.
Julian had a big hit in the 80s.
Sean sounds a lot like John Lennon, but has just gone the kind of...
avant-garde
artsy route.
I hate avant-garde.
Unfortunately.
I know. Avant doesn't need that. You get it?
Yes.
It's a good one?
No.
The wrong parent, left him because, he's got all his influence from Yoko and maybe listening to a few Lennon records, but...
Yeah.
But I'll say it every time. I saw him in Central Park a few years back, and he sounds amazing. His voice is just like John Lennon's. It's creepy.
Man.
But then it was all the weird shit going on.
Yeah.
But you heard you absolutely heard the talent in his voice.
Yeah.
And he absolutely could be a pop star or whatever. Maybe that has passed him by at this point. I don't know. But he certainly could have fucking had some pop songs.
Maybe it's a little
done
too
really
much.
well.
Maybe a little too much like...
maybe he just didn't want to do it
man.
that way. That's, fair enough. Mm-hmm. Fair enough, sir.
Fair enough.
So, should we do 90 Day Fiance?
Yeah, you want to do that?
Yep.
Or the Scott and Shannon?
Oh, can we do Scott first? I'm kind of more curious about Scott. Unless
Are you really?
Yeah.
Scott, yeah.
Well, during our Super Show 2 on Friday, which was a huge success. Rich and Bonnie did great, by the way, Jimmy.
Of course, they're hilarious.
They did great. You were right. Because we weren't sure we wanted anyone in, and last minute, Jimmy talked us into saying, no, Rich will be great. And then he brought Bonnie in, and they just fucking killed it on Friday, so...
Yeah, that show was fucking insane.
They're the funniest couple. I can't think of a funnier couple in the country.
They're
honestly.
great. They both shined.
Can't remember those Canadian serial killer.
Oh, Paul, Carla and Paul Bernardo.
Yeah.
But they're technically with Canada. No, yeah, that is true. And they were better at getting a reality show, actually. In press.
Yes, yeah.
Rich and Bonnie are.
Super Show 2 was great.
Yeah.
We might have to throw that on our podcast soon.
That was fucking...
But,
balls out. Fucking great.
We got to put Super Show 3 on the docket.
On the docket?
I'm thinking April 1st.
Yeah.
Around there.
That week. And that's Lady Di's birthday.
Well, that's why I was thinking.
God. Was she a fucking disaster? And the pictures, like, and the things people say on Twitter about the pictures, it's just.
And then she was like tweeting Dave Chappelle all weekend.
She had her fucking mind.
The actual Dave Chappelle. We had a fake Dave Chappelle.
How did that work out? Obviously good.
Yeah, better than I thought it would.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy actually sounds pretty much like Dave Chappelle.
Well, you knew
it kind of looks like him, too.
Yeah, he
if
did.
Dave Chappelle was all cracked out.
We knew it worked out well when, after 5 minutes, I left him alone in Troy's studio for 5 minutes and then came back in because I really wasn't sure it was going to be great. But when I opened the door, Lady Di had her shirt up and was showing fake Dave Chappelle her tits.
Right when he walks in, there she is. What? And there's pictures of that. Just horrible.
So I just immediately shut the door and, all right, you two kids.
Something all weekend she was tweeting the real Dave Chappelle saying, I want to talk about what happened on Friday.
Hey, Dave!
Dave Chappelle must have read a few of those tweets like, what the fuck's going on?
It's Lady Di.
Yeah.
What?
Man, who is this bitch, man?
Who, man?
I don't know her, man.
Yeah. So, what do you think? Around April 1st, Super Show 3?
I don't see why not.
That sounds good.
I mean, we're on the verge of blowing the Super Show concept. We gotta
Yeah, but
we gotta keep the high standards that we have set for ourselves.
Keep coming up with ideas.
Well, with the
telling
likes
you,
of Lady Di and Marion, it's just...
If we could get Marion, then the Super Show concept will continue for years.
Marion is gold.
I can listen to her all fucking day.
I was talking to Voss and Bonnie after the show about Marion continuously coming over, and she'd like put her arm around Bonnie and just laugh, screaming in her ear as if the two of them were in on some great joke. Like it's Voss, Bonnie, and Marion, and the rest of these freaks.
Yeah. She
was one of the special guests.
Look at these crazy people.
Right.
Yeah.
There was a point where Anthony was doing a live read, and Marion just walked over to Opie and just started talking to him.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. In the middle of a read.
No concept.
No, about
none.
I don't even know what she was saying.
She doesn't know what's going on.
Throughout the show, Lady Di kept yelling at random times, "Hey, bring Dave Chappelle in here. When's Dave Chappelle coming in here?"
Is that your Lady Di impression?
I guess.
It's not irritating enough to be Lady Di.
She is just fucking a disaster. A disaster.
Yeah.
That hair, and then the face, the body.
Marion's a disaster, but she starts talking to Lady Di like, you got to get your life together.
Yeah. Yeah, she's giving her advice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. At least she works. But that whole, I've lost so much weight. It's like, look, no, you haven't. You're still shaped like a weeble.
We were listening to a clip on the pre-show today of Lady Di's delayed reaction. Mm-hmm. You said something about Aunt said something about Marion hating black people, and then Lady Di said, "Anthony, we don't hate anybody." And Aunt goes, "Well, I hate you." And then 5 seconds goes by where other people are talking like it's over, and all of a sudden Di jumps back in. Anthony, you hate me?
Oh yeah, let's hear it. Travis has it.
He's such a tard.
Let me hear that. Marion, by the way, I'm sorry about the nigger thing.
Wow.
What happened?
Oh shit! She's waving you off. She's waving you off. Don't say that. Don't say that.
I'm sorry about that. That was just. You cool with it?
Yeah.
Oh, we know how to shut her off.
She's cool with it.
Play some music.
That never. What?
What?
Don't take us to break.
Marion, it shut her down.
Oh, it shut her right
down.
down.
All I want to say that you got a pass though from the DJ Who kid.
Yeah, you got a pass. You're good. You got the card. You got the use it anytime you want card. DJ Who kid, he cancels things out.
Where is Who Kid anyway?
Why did it shut her down?
She's like,
wow, we figured out how to get her quiet.
Ixnay on the Iggernay.
Don't want to talk about it? You look mad.
What? What happened?
But I just wanted to apologize.
That was Pig Latin, by the way, or as I call it, Die Latin.
I don't want to talk about it, guys.
What?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, shit.
I don't want to talk
Did it, was it trouble? I bet it was probably trouble, right? I won't talk about it, but I'm just asking you one thing. Was it trouble? Did you get a talking? Did you get a talking to? You're not a racist.
I know it wasn't.
We know you're not.
People that look back and
What? But everyone pulls that race card out of their ass.
Right.
You were just having fun.
And DJ Who Kid said
DJ
it was cool.
Who Kid was in the video.
If a black guy says it's cool,
it's fine. Then it's fine.
We all know that. What?
Oh, she works with a lot of money.
Yeah, but they should understand the culture.
Right? Marion, we know you hate those people, but it's okay.
All right.
Anthony.
What happened?
Nobody hates anybody.
Well, we hate you.
We're past. I just want to apologize.
Okay.
Because
You hate me.
Fucking boob. What a bub.
A bub. A bub.
Did she say bub?
She was saying bubs.
Oh, yeah, she's saying bubs.
I showed my bubs.
I showed my bubs.
She showed her bubs a lot.
Jim, look how sexy it got.
Oh, yeah.
Mike
O&A
Bichetti
show.
and
What is that?
Mike
Ew.
Bichetti and Lady Di sharing a
Lady Di sharing food like
sharing a donut.
If you go to
Lady and the
O&A
Tramp.
show on Twitter and Instagram, there's a bunch of pictures.
Yeah.
There's one group shot from The Office. That's just
Fantastic.
Oh my God!
That
Where's
just
this?
looks like
O&A show.
O&A show on Instagram and Twitter.
Okay, yeah. There's a ton of fucking pictures.
That looks
from
like
Super Show too.
That looks like a floor, like a ward in a mental
fuck yeah
hospital.
And then E-Rock was in studio taking photos like always, but they're candid photos, so people are supposed to kind of ignore him. Every time he would take a photo, you just hear Di yelled out, "I blinked."
She wanted a redo.
I wouldn't worry about it.
No, someone said to her, "Where is your life gone?" And she went, "I blinked, and here I am."
That was a hell of a show, though, man.
Yeah, it was fun. We'll do a third one very soon, right around April 1st. So.
Just the three best
Marion.
friends.
Oh, cool. It's a nice picture they have with Philip Seymour Hoffman. Rest in peace. She fucking looks like him.
She does. Look at her fucking head.
Oh, she's just full of life, though. God bless her.
Oh, God bless her. She just loves having fun.
We should get a breathalyzer next time for Lady Di. We have that, right?
We'll get one.
Yeah. Put that down. That's a good idea.
I'll put it on the docket.
Lady Trucker came up with that one. So Scott, out of nowhere, from Scott and Todd, retired on Friday.
Yeah, what happened there?
And he's done. That was it. He's not on the air today.
Yeah.
And Eric cut up some audio of the big announcement. We didn't have time to do this on Friday, and everyone's talking about it. So.
Oh, I thought you were going somewhere with this.
No. The Todd Show.
Yeah. Original, right?
You're
all right?
No.
No.
What's up?
This whole thing is just...
What's wrong?
It's just aggravating.
Uh-oh.
What?
You'll hear in certain clips, there's someone that just really shows his dickishness.
Ah.
This whole thing.
Well, I read this statement, and it just, cause I'm not a Todd fan. I like Scott more, even though he's annoying. He's a big rockhead. This fucking parody writing jizzbag is the worst.
I can't imagine he's going to do all right.
Yeah, we wish you well, buddy.
I haven't heard it.
Anytime. We're gonna miss you around here. We don't know what we're gonna do. I might have to keep doing song parodies.
Oof.
They have a countdown on their PLJ site. The Todd Show coming February 24th.
That's it, huh?
And they have, like, it's counting down.
It's a new opportunity to try to get something going.
What could he possibly do on his...
Song parodies.
That's it.
Hey, look, this is Scummy McDisloyal.
Scummy McDisloyal.
Hey, this is Judas McBrutus. Hey, this is Stabber Back Cocksucker parody writer. Oh, Chubba Chubba. Yeah. Remember that? He paved the way, and then I hopped up on the ride and wrote a bunch of song parodies.
Yes.
You seen my work.
What was your name? I didn't catch it the first time around.
I'm Vulture Miss Grave Jumper. Vulture McGrave Jumper.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we squeezed him out like a tube of toothpaste, and now it's finally my turn to shine.
I think Scott was the MVP of Jocktober, and and I think that's why we got to play a few of these clips today from the people.
Oh, yeah.
So this is how it went down on Friday. Scott Shannon retiring, just out of nowhere. This came out of the blue.
Yeah.
Now, in case you just turned the radio on and you're trying to figure out what the hell are they talking about?
The hell are you talking about?
The hell's going on over there? This is the last Scott and Todd live show. We got they're gonna
Yeah, next week we're gonna
Best of.
Yeah, absolutely. Because Scott, you know what he said, and this is honest. I don't care if he wants me to say it or not. I can't sit through a week of that. Yeah. And you know that's him. Anybody who knows him be like, I don't want to sit through a week. I'm going to go down to Florida. You guys play what you want.
I just got to go clear my head and figure out what I want to do next. And we haven't done the math on how many shows we've actually done together. Monk, work on that.
Where's the announcement?
Estimate.
We had all that.
We didn't actually get the announcement.
We missed the initial announcement when he did it.
Because it came out of nowhere. So this is like when they brought it up again.
You can't get it online?
Yeah, you'd think somebody would have posted it somewhere.
No, it's strange.
Nobody did. That was the weird thing.
Well, no one cares.
No, it's strange. Scott sounds very clear here.
Yeah, energized.
He hasn't sounded this clear in years.
Ready to go next week. We're still crunching the numbers.
Yeah, he told us not to.
And also crunch the numbers on how many commercials that we have done together.
We're going to add a few more today.
95.5 BLJ.
Right into traffic, right into
What
commercials.
a fucking shitty, fucking soulless show.
Yeah.
I know you're leaving. Time for the commercial.
Format clock radio is brutal.
Terrible.
It's brutal. Oof. And you can't even fucking go off track ever.
And they can. He was the program director.
Right.
He could do whatever he wants, and over the last several years, all of a sudden it became so tight as far as what they do, so they don't have to do a whole lot of lifting, I guess, for the show.
Yeah.
I love Bill. He's upset because we didn't tell him.
We weren't really allowed
We
to.
couldn't tell anybody anything.
No.
I just didn't want to be.
See, that's how you are. You didn't want a big thing, and we wanted to plan a whole party. And
You know what? You can open the paper this morning. There's nothing in the newspaper.
Tomorrow there might be.
David Hinckley doesn't know.
No, I mean, no one.
Saturday, nobody cares.
No, of course people care. But you didn't. You're not like that. You were like, listen. And to be honest with you, there'll be a time for me to do this too, and I'll probably handle it the same way.
It's
just one of those things where you go like this. Hey, today's the day, and that was it.
Right.
It's not me to sit here and talk about and be maudlin.
No, but that people love you and want to say good luck and well wishes and thanks for all the year. That's
riddance.
People have been with us a long time, and they want to be able to say that.
And I got to tell you something. That's I think one of the reasons that I've lasted so long in New York is that I do care about,
of course,
the listeners, and the same with you. We
care what they think.
Even YouTube
clearly.
Neil.
Even YouTube
Neil.
I love that guy. Today.
What fucking garbage. What
It goes
garbage
right into
this
a
show.
live read.
And there's no sincerity to anything. It's
sincerity.
Like the guy's leaving.
Right.
How about you have
just throw the fucking format out the window and just have a real conversation about it. Jesus.
No real moments at all.
Why can't anyone have just a real conversation?
No.
It might also be that he just wanted to get the fuck out of there.
Maybe.
This was his last day. Just plow through it, get it done.
That show fucking stinks.
Yeah.
We also want to point out that this is not not being executed.
I'm not done. I'm not going to be done.
And it's just a decision.
Yeah.
And listen, I'll call you all the time. I mean, I'll bother you and pester you. It's not.
You need me to do the blast off.
Yeah. Well, no. You're gonna check in, obviously, and keep in touch. And we're not. It's not the end of.
We've had so much fun over the years, and that's how I remember the show.
Of course.
I mean, there's been some moments. Every couple has a spat here or there.
Yep.
And there's the other thing too.
But pretty good for 23 years. We didn't kill each other.
Scott and Todd, last time around, big show.
What is going on?
What fucking absolute insincere dog shit.
What the fuck's going on?
It seems like Scott's trying to be classy by saying, "Oh, nope, my time is done. I'm going to leave," and Todd just doesn't give a shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like he said, "Oh no, we'll miss you." And they're not making eye contact. He's not even looking at Scott when he's talking, and
Scott's not going to come back.
Of course not.
As soon as they hose down that studio,
oh yeah, hose it down.
Scott Shannon will be on the phone, and they'll be like,
yeah, all right.
You can hear the joy in everyone else's voice.
Of course.
I was working in Albany.
Oh, so here's Todd remembering Scott hiring him.
Oh.
And I'm slightly connected to this because Todd used to work with my pal Jim Chandler in Albany.
Oh, we all remember Jim Chandler.
And Todd left Jim behind to go to New York City to work with Scott Shannon.
Oh.
My old college roommate, who's now in Nashville.
I was working in Albany, New York, and I remember I was lucky enough to have a little success there. And to me, when I was hired here, it was very interesting. I had left Albany to go to Philadelphia.
This is Todd.
I don't recognize that voice.
Give it a few seconds.
Oh, because I'm wondering, why do I talk with two different voices? Why isn't there an ounce of the real person?
Sorry, I didn't recognize that. I thought it was a new guy.
Yeah.
I had left Albany to go to Philadelphia, and the radio station had been sold. So I got a call from Tom Cuddy at that point, who used to be our boss. And he said, well, we might be looking for somebody to work with Scott. And I said, Scott Shannon?
What am I going to do?
What time? When you need me up in there?
Oh, what's he doing?
Yeah.
What
that voice?
Fuck is that?
What is that voice?
I don't know. That's like the crazy guy.
It's his
Shannon.
It's his Jerky Boys.
Scott Shannon.
It's a Jerky Boys ripoff.
Yep.
Can't have a sincere moment at all.
That's just but that's in that in a nutshell. That's what regular radio is, and that's why satellite has over 20 million subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, guys. Keep it up.
Please make sure the company knows that we were, saying something nice about him today.
Oh, you can skip 5 if you want on that.
Because every time we say something bad, oh boy, do we hear it.
Did you hear something?
Oh, Friday I got a talking to.
Did you?
Yeah, I went home.
Oh, Jimmy.
I went home feeling fucking shitty and miserable. And we had a great show Friday and a great week of radio.
What was the it's funny.
Someone got in my face about the Pat Cooper thing still.
Really?
Still. And how that hurts us. Well, how does that hurt us? How does that hurt us?
How can we never get credit for the good things we say?
Thank you. That's what I said.
I've never once
That's what I said. And I go, how about all the shit that we should be pissed off about?
I've never once gotten anybody in the company to go, hey, you plugged us in every single regular radio spot you do.
Right.
Sirius XM gets a mention. We talk about not once has anyone in the company ever said, that's really great that you do that.
Right.
Not once in years.
I walked out of Tim's office. I said, I'm too old for this shit. Meaning I'm not going to be yelled at or talked down to. And I walked out. I'm like, we had a great week of radio. I went home feeling shitty. It's like, oh, this is setting us back. This is setting the show back. This is setting everything back with you guys in the company. I'm like, then fucking fire me or fire us. What do you want from us? We just had an amazing show today, an amazing week of radio, and you're going to get in my face about an 85-year-old guy rambling about Howard Stern. And if he rambles about Howard Stern, how's that us fucking the company? You guys need each other, meaning us and Howard. I'm like, I don't fucking need him, and he doesn't fucking need us. What are you talking about?
How about
and it doesn't mean we hate Sirius XM.
The company didn't invite. If the company had invited this show, it was like no one in this show was permitted to go. But if they reached out and said, hey, look, bygones be bygones, and then you turn around and say shitty things, that's a little bit different.
I said, look, obviously we wouldn't have gone to Howard's birthday party, but why don't you go upstairs and go, why were my guys not invited to the thing, and why were they told to make sure they stay the fuck away from the event? Shouldn't my guys be pissed off at that as far as a big company goes? Holy fuck. If you can't, decipher the ramblings of an 85-year-old who's extremely sharp and funny as fuck and also knows how to burn a bridge or two.
Oh, yeah.
And if you can't understand why that's really good radio that doesn't actually hurt Sirius XM, I don't know what to tell you. I don't fucking know what to tell you, man.
Look, our show had nothing to say about the birthday party because none of us were allowed near it, so we had to do some kind of commentary.
Yeah. It was so much fun to listen to, and
rags everybody anyway.
Yeah, that's what Pat does.
And when these mics go off for the day, and I go home, that's all I give a fuck about. Was that entertaining to the people? Who gives a fuck that someone's shallow ego got hurt? Who gives a fuck? That's his problem, not ours. And if you had a problem with what Pat Cooper had to say, then say it on your own fucking radio show instead of making phone calls behind the scenes. But I had to hear it on Friday. I'm like, what are you doing? It doesn't hurt the company. I'll go talk to the guy upstairs. No problem.
Maybe we should go right to him and ask for the blank check to go to do the cruise. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Well, since blank checks are being handed out, why don't we get one for the cruise? That would be a very fun company event.
Right. Yeah. I'll continue to stay positive in this fine new year, but that was just like, you got to be shitting me. You got to be fucking shitting me. It absolutely does not hurt the fucking company
I don't know
what Pat Cooper
what
did.
he was talking about.
It was entertaining as all hell in the end. Period. Scott wouldn't let Todd talk back in the day. Why are we skipping this?
Because you could move on past that. It's just
We
him
don't want to
telling-
move past this.
What?
We want to hear as much fake voice guy as we possibly can.
Just an absolute thrill for me, and I can't tell you, how much I've learned from you over the years, and it just there are no words to sum up our relationship, and our relationship isn't over by any means, but it's another chapter.
The funny thing,
that's all horse shit.
Corporate shit.
Another chapter.
See, they're splitting up for whatever reason, whether it's a contract thing, whether Scott can't do it anymore, or they just fucking hate each other, whatever the fuck it is. It's bullshit, but Todd knows that he's got to keep the peace here.
Yeah.
If he wants to keep the audience they have as he moves on as a solo guy.
The funny thing about working with you is that
nothing.
A lot of people that you work with have strengths in some areas. Mm-hmm. And when Todd first came in, and he'll never let me forget this, I said, tell you what, when I point to you, you do the weather. And because I didn't know what he was
I was standing on a step stool, remember?
Yeah.
You were the weather girl?
I'd never run into anybody like this before that could do. First of all, he's got a photographic memory, which is great.
Right.
And he's got instant recall of things that happened.
No, but this isn't about me. This is about
15
you.
years. Well, wait a minute.
This is about you.
So finally, he goes, I find out, he goes home and tells me, well, I don't know how long I can work with this guy. He didn't let me talk. And then finally I say, you know what? I had no idea you were that good.
I said, well, you hired me the first 2 minutes you heard me.
You hired me for so many times. You hired me because you thought it was 9 guys. You didn't know who was talking.
I think we've done something together that not many people can say they've ever done, which is 23 years in New York City, the number one market in the country, and successful.
Yep.
Right.
Now, it wasn't always great in the beginning. We felt our way, but really I'm just so happy that I was given the opportunity, to work with you, and obviously we'll continue to talk like we always do. But it's the end of an era, and Monk and Cooper and I are staying, and we'll go on and we'll do another show. But it'll never be the Scott and Todd show again. And I just wanted to really thank you for all you've taught me, and I just learned so much, and it's one of those things where you can't find words to say, I love you. You're like a brother, and I'm happy that you're going to probably bring your handicap down now a little bit.
Get down a little bit.
Yeah. You don't have to sandbag anymore.
746.
This is extremely boring.
Wow.
But in that clip, that was the one that really got me upset.
Boring.
Because you could, like he's saying, blah, 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 but it's like he's slowly just pushing Scott's chair out of the studio.
Oh, we can't wait.
And it's like that scene you bring up about Schmidt.
Yeah.
Where he's showing him where the files are, how he did everything, and the guy's going, sure.
Here's where you do this here, and go on.
Yeah, I remember you told me how to make a funny voice.
But I don't even blame Todd. I don't even like Todd. This happens to all of us. Whether it's in radio or whatever the fuck you're into.
Yeah.
You just get fucking pushed out in the end. No one gives a fuck
him out.
What you possibly did in that
no one
profession.
wants to hear about your fucking take on the business.
They don't give a fuck.
Your advice.
Take your stupid cardboard box, get your shit, and get the fuck out of here. And whatever you leave behind, we're going to throw in a dumpster. That's how it ends for just about everyone.
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
Well, the next track is another one if you can skip if you want.
I was getting all teary-eyed, by the way.
No, it's him thanking people, but it kind of cuts off.
Are you a little sad today?
A little bit.
For real, right?
A little bit, yeah.
He's a real radio guy. This shit bothers him.
And he worked
I don't
over
think
there.
he's going out in the right way.
No.
But nobody does in radio.
You should go out like our Bud Dwyer.
Who gave you the sex bagel name?
Oh, that was in college.
What?
Yeah.
I thought there was the big story about how they said Eric Nagel the sex bagel.
No, it wasn't them.
Scott and Todd.
Oh.
No.
Oh, see, I get those
They had
stories
no knowledge of
confused.
that.
One of the best stories.
That's great.
It's amazing.
But Scott was just thanking everybody.
Yeah.
If you go to track 8, it's Todd jumps in because Scott's going a little long with who he's thanking.
Oh.
Salespeople, clients, former
Because you got to
bosses.
stay on that clock, right? Right, Todd? Even on Scott's last day, let's stay on the clock.
So just picture Scott there's emotional music, and Scott's thanking everybody that he knows.
Right.
And start track 8, where Todd just kind of has to jump in, and we got to end the show.
And Eric Nagel, I want to thank that kid. I want to thank young. I'm the wrong voice.
And we want to thank you, obviously, all of us.
Right.
And you have a lot
Absolutely.
of the staff in here. And, you set the bar in this business, Scott, and none of us will ever forget that. And we've learned so much, and we'll continue, obviously, to stay in touch. And you'll keep us posted on what's happening with you. But we just sincerely, from the bottom of our hearts, I speak for all of us when I say thank you. Thanks for teaching us. Thanks for showing us the way. And, you'll always have a place here. So
It's been a great ride, my friend. That's all I got. So one more time, I got to say thank you and bye, buckaroos.
Ew, buckaroos.
Thank you for being a friend.
Oh, no.
Wait, where's the song? Who sang that?
That's an original song.
Yeah.
Did Todd sing that?
No, it's a real song.
Oh, okay.
That's the song they just played.
Song parody?
Goodbye, buckaroos. He says that?
That's his sign-off?
For years.
Goodbye,
And then he
buckaroos.
used to play Happy Trails.
It was the Golden Girls song that they just played.
Right.
Yeah.
But it
Andrew
wasn't
Gold,
the
I
same
think.
How appropriate.
version or something.
No, that's it.
Yeah.
Well, that was boring.
Right?
Yeah. Do you think it's medical or no?
I don't think so. I'm hearing it's just contractual.
Wait, don't they go together and sign up together or no?
I guess not. I mean, my guess is that Scott didn't get the deal that he wanted, and they're trying. That station's not doing very well.
Oh wait, do you think? I'm sorry to interrupt you. Do you think it's because they both said, look, the company said we'll give you this, and Todd went, all right, I'll take that, and Scott went, fuck it, I'm just gonna. Maybe it's nothing between them.
I don't know. Their show has been shit for the last several years, and we've featured it many times. There's just no chemistry between them anymore.
There's no real ratings going on there?
No, that station never really was in the top 10, but it's one of the highest billing in New York City, and that's why they've lasted so long, because they do everything.
So, isn't this great?
So you got me a clip of Scott Shannon's first day on PLJ.
Yeah, you could probably just go to 10, because every time you mention Scott, Anthony goes, Mojo Radio.
Oh, yeah. Let's just play it.
You got his first day on PLJ?
Yeah.
Why would we skip that track? This is way more interesting than him saying goodbye. This is what this guy used to sound like, which is pretty fucking amazing.
Mojo Radio. House Web. 95.5 FM. Mojo Radio. It's a little bit after 6 a.m. Thursday, April the 11th, 1991. Michael Scott Shannon is back home on the radio in New York. Good morning. That sounds weird. Good morning, America. It is Scott Shannon back home again at 6:07. Instant weather from Mojo Radio. Joey B on the streets this morning. Mojo Party patrolling that new Mojo van. Mojo Nolan doing that ever popular metro traffic. As soon as I figured out how to operate it, it is Shannon in the morning on the air everywhere. Good morning. Shannon in the morning. Mojo Radio.
Yeah.
Fucking awful. Mojo Radio.
But that worked back in 1991, and you hear his voice. That's some power. There's some fun. That's a powerful voice.
He's talking fast.
He's got it. He's in the moment, and he's got this. You know what I mean?
Wasn't he around
Complete
before
confidence.
then, too?
Oh, yeah.
He's been around for fucking ever. 70s or something, right?
When was he here first?
Noise.
83. He started Z100.
Oh. And then he left for a while, and then
Went
he came
to
back.
LA for a couple of years, came back and started PLJ.
Did he fail in L.A.?
Yeah, it didn't work out.
And then Scott does a break here. That was just kind of an intro. Then here's him doing a break.
She looks good on video, but she's frightening in person. Believe me, Divinals, I touch myself. Good morning, America. Ramming, jamming, Michael Scott Shannon, transfunctionated around the world on the Mojo Radio Intercontinental Satellite Broadcast Network. Broadcasting live and direct from those brand new, way down deep under the street and right next door to the basketball floor, Rock and Roll Mojo Studios, with a new family. We mentioned them earlier in the morning. We are on 95.5 FM in the metropolitan New York City area. Anywhere else, we're on satellite Satcom 1R, transponder 23, channel 16. Of course, we're in Mojo Stereo. Thanks to David Hink for the Daily News. Kind of neat. He always was a little slicker than the rest. This morning in the Daily News, in Hinckley's column, everything you wanted to know about Mojo. A quick refresher course on what Mojo really means.
Oh, no.
Anyway, we'll figure it out later on. But it's all in there if you're wondering. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, at 6:15, checking the sports.
Yeah, but I mean,
just
you can tell he's like a real radio guy, though. He's a fucking.
Oh yeah, it's not anything I was ever interested in doing, but you could just hear the power in
Good
the
talker,
voice.
yeah.
Holy fuck! There you go. So, see you later, Scott Shannon.
Yeah, good luck to you, Scott.
Absolutely.
For $5 million a year, I think he had a good career.
What he's making?
Hey.
Yeah.
Christ, time to go back to regular radio.
Well, give it 6 months. They'll probably get rid of the Todd Show and need something new when they kill that format.
Hey, I got an offer. I'm going to New York. I'm going to go do the 95.5 WPNJ.
Bring it back, Mojo Radio.
Mojo Radio and PFG TV.
Well, I can't call it Mojo Radio. I'll get sued. I gotta call it Mojo Radio.
Mojo Radio.
Mojo Radio. And you know what the N stands for? Nude.
Nude, totally.
It's Nude Mojo Radio. Nojo. That's right. That's right. That's what I do now. Well, let's say goodbye to Scott Shannon, the MVP of Jocktober every year.
Absolutely.
With this as we go to break.
Oh.
It's like a battery car.
I will remember you.
I can't even feel my own nose.
Will you remember?
And we know how much you like it. We'll leave it to your own devices.
Let your life pass you by.
Lucy, you got some splaining to do.
Weep not for the man.
You can see his pee-pee's a different color because people are always rubbing on it.
Yeah.
I'm so tired, I can't sleep.
Want to see the boat movie?
Standing on the edge of something much too deep. It's funny how it feels so much, I cannot say.
Dump me on my head, too.
You're screaming inside, oh, you can't be heard. I will remember you.
I don't think that's what that is.
Will you remember me?
I can't feel my own nose.
Don't let your life pass you by. Weep not for
Does this ever happen to you? You're all scratched up. You got pine needles coming out of your skin. You're sweating, and you get home and you go like it. It's a little crooked, isn't it?
weep not for the memory.
I got a tree on my house.
Hello, this is Ricky Gervais. The Opie and Anthony Show will be back after a short break. They really need a break. I mean, they're sitting down, talking, sometimes not talking. Yeah. Have a break, guys. See you soon.
Opie and Anthony have been creating radio gold for 20 years. Not bad for children of the 80s. Digging through the history, here's a 20th anniversary Opie and Anthony radio gem.
And welcome Donald Rumsfeld to the Opie and Anthony Show.
Sir?
Yes, indeed. How are you?
Very good. Very good. What a pleasure to talk to you. Boy, you have been a part of history in this country for many years, known many presidents. Welcome to the show, Mr. Rumsfeld.
Well, thank you. It's a little embarrassing to discover that I've lived 1/3 of the history of our country.
1/3 the history, and been involved in a lot of things that have gone on through history.
Here's a guy who, met Eisenhower as a congressman, right?
I was running for Congress, exactly.
And worked for Ford and Nixon and Reagan and both Bushes. And there's still those people out there that think, Rumsfeld and Dick Cheney actually lizards. Who, I mean, literally, there's people that think they're lizards from outer space.
Yeah, that's true.
Who eat human flesh. I don't know if anybody's ever asked you directly, sir, but are you a lizard?
I don't think.
Are
he's a
you
lizard.
actually? Can you just please give that a straight answer? Are you a lizard person?
Louis a little left-leaning.
No,
sir.
I'm not. Let him answer. Are you a lizard?
Here's the short answer.
Yeah.
I'm in New York City. I walk down the street. People walk up, shake hands, stop me. They want an autograph. He's a lizard. Want to get a photograph with me. Go to eat last night at dinner, and Joyce and I were sitting there in the little Italian restaurant. and a man came up and said he'd like to buy my dinner, and I refused. And it turns out I paid for my dinner. The next thing I know, the waiter comes back and said the man insisted to pay for your dinner, and here's your canceled receipt for paying.
Oh, wow. That's
See, there's plenty of people that
But
he's not going to dignify an answer to, are you a lizard, Louis?
Why not?
Because he's not a lizard.
What is the story about getting somebody paid for your dinner? I would pay for a lizard's dinner.
I think I understood the fact that there are people out there that appreciate what he's done as a leader. And
there's plenty of evidence that this guy is a well-decorated and appreciated American. And he has more credibility than almost anybody.
Exactly.
But I just want to know if he's a lizard.
He's not a lizard. Stop it. Mr. Rumsfeld, I want to ask you a little bit about the situation that's going on now in the Middle East. You are an envoy to the Middle East. What do you see happening there? What's your take on the whole situation?
And these are great questions, Anthony, and they're questions that Mr. Rumsfeld is going to answer better than almost anybody in the world.
Yeah.
But I still want to know if he's a lizard.
And if he is, stop it.
If he's tasted human flesh.
No, stop.
I just want to know.
Mr. Rumsfeld, again, I want to apologize for Louis C.K. He's a stand-up comedian.
Look, if he's a lizard who has eaten people.
Don't encourage him. It'll just make him worse.
See, I will stop the second I get a denial. I'll stop asking.
Tell Louis that my grandchildren are listening.
See?
Well, listen, they have a right to know, too.
No, he's not a lizard, and he's not tasted human flesh.
You've waited over 5 minutes. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, it's time! The Opie and Anthony Show is back.
Jamie's crying. 36 years ago today.
What? Crazy.
I think I hit that one.
I remember this. Sure. 36 years?
Yeah, Van Halen's debut album.
I remember putting on those big headphones.
Well,
they could plug the jack into the phonograph and blasting this album.
Well, the headphones are getting big again.
Yeah.
It's not cool if you go with the buds anymore.
No.
Buds don't even keep noise out. That's what bugs me about the buds. I can fucking hear everything with the buds on.
Yes, the buds.
I got
Stop saying buds.
I know. In this room, it's the last word I ever want to say. Buds.
Yeah. Those stupid buds fall out of my right ear.
Yeah.
I think I got a birth defect in the ear canal or something. It's too wide. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't get anything to stay in that fucking thing. It drives me nuts.
Gum.
Yeah, exactly. Or a nail.
Try anything. We gotta have David Lee Roth back on soon. It's been too long.
Oh my God.
Chatty.
It's just
chatty.
Those are those days where you look at the sheet and you see, oh, who's coming in today? And you go, oh, David Lee Roth. And I'm just like, oh, fuck. Because it's exhausting.
I think I don't even have to be there.
Oh,
nice. Just sit back and
you gotta try to converse with him, and I don't know.
Yeah.
He's on a whole nother level. And then he wouldn't do some
production
liners for us and stuff.
Why?
Oh, no.
He takes the Van Halen stuff very seriously.
Yeah.
What wouldn't he do?
We wanted him to do some song parodies, and he informed us that he does not make light of his music.
Yeah.
Did he do other production or no?
I think he's done he does liners here and there. But
he's all right.
Let's not fast.
We're not going to war with him, are we?
Let's go to war.
Let's
go to war.
Let's say hi to Jim in Jersey. Jim,
I'm right here, buddy.
Oh.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Good. What's up, Jim in Jersey? How are you?
Hey, Chipper, it's another Jim from Jersey.
That's fine.
I didn't even hear what he said.
That's another chipper from Jersey. That's.
My dad.
He basically wanted to say that he saw Lady Di's tits, and he almost crashed his car.
They're terrible.
They really are terrible.
They're flat, like not even flat the way they're supposed to be. They're flat, like from top to bottom.
Is she a flatzo?
Like I don't know what you'd call it.
I guess they're supposed to be big if they were inflated or something.
Yeah, they look like deflated fucking balloons.
Looks
definitely.
like she has a leak or two.
Yeah.
Bed buggy tits.
I can't hear. I love how fucking Marion talks about her body.
Right. Looking good?
Yeah, looking good and losing weight. I don't know what's going on under her shirts. Those things, like, I think if both of her tits, like, if you measured them, they're probably 3 feet across.
They're giant.
They're giant.
I think if we saw Marion naked, I would bet a lot of money that more than one person would start puking. Would just start puking.
Just a trollish thing body.
Do you know that could have went either way when you started that sentence? You know, if we saw Marion naked, it could be like we'd be pleasantly surprised.
Oh, God, no. You just know.
But no one saw. We'd probably just start puking.
Puking.
Well, because
we'd probably
she
start
talks about
puking.
how good she looks. And, you know,
she loves it. I've been losing weight.
Good for her, but
look at my butt, smaller now. Shut up.
Look at her bubs, Lady Di.
Her bubs.
She was showing them a lot during Super Show,
She loved showing those. Look how they rest on her gut.
The top
Did Jim
of her
come?
gut. Huh?
Did Jim come, the guy?
No.
You mean Bill?
Oh, Bill. I'm sorry, yeah.
No, we told Bill to stay home. It was too much.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to talk about 90 Day Fiance, episode 4?
I want to talk about nothing but that show.
So why do you love this show so much, Jim Norton? Because me and Ann have been in for a while, and now you're finally in.
Well, the clips got me, honestly.
Makes me very happy.
And because I hate reality shows, but these are actually, even though I know that they do edit it and assist it and all that, I do believe the basic premise is that they are going to either get married or not. And I like these. I actually found myself liking these people very much.
Yeah.
I like the guy, the cowboy guy who we thought was a little questionable.
A little mysterious.
A little mysterious,
I think he's definitely into her.
Yeah.
And she's definitely into him. I like the Brazilian girl very much.
She's beautiful, huh?
She's very beautiful. And I'm watching the modeling thing, and he's a little scared, but I like them.
Yeah.
The Russian girl, I think, is fucking beautiful. But she doesn't seem to want to kiss the other guy because he'll suck down a ciggy and then come in reeking of ciggy.
This guy is so out of his league. Wouldn't you stop smoking immediately?
He loves his ciggies.
If you got a girl like that?
Yeah, he'll suck one down and blow it out. And then go in for a nice wet kiss.
Right, immediately.
And I feel bad for
Will you join a gym and stop smoking immediately?
Sure.
Really?
Go ahead. Sorry, Jimmy.
That's okay. I feel bad for the guys who are a little bit broke, like the Asian girl. Like I think
From
she's
the Philippines?
She's a nice girl, man.
But
like,
she just assumed a lot. Like, you come to America, people have money.
Yeah. She got one of the broke dudes.
Oh, boy, is he broke.
Damn.
And I don't hate his ex-wife. She's a little irritating, but I get why she has questions. But a lot of that's just the editing. I actually like all of these people.
Yeah.
I'm saying, as I'm saying this, a bullet should rip through my forehead. But I really like all 4 of them, or 8 of them.
We're convinced they're all a bunch of saps.
Right. Jimmy's taking a whole nother take
I
on this
don't
thing.
like Jimmy's
take on it is that
we enjoy this
nice
show because they're a
people.
bunch of saps.
They're all nice people who are very pleasant and deserve happiness. And we're like, I want to see this fail. I want to see her like run off with someone and leave them crying.
Jim watches for the reasons you're supposed to watch it.
Right.
Jim likes it for the same reason my wife likes it.
Oh, God.
That's right, because it's 30 minutes we don't have to talk to you. Or 60. But no, I really do. And I was surprised. I found myself, because I did the 4 episodes when I was away, all 4 in completion.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really like these guys. Like, I just think that they're nice people.
Wow.
And the Siggy breath guy, it's like, dude, you gotta quit fucking sucking down
those ciggies.
Stop sucking down ciggies without for a cigarette with your dumb beard.
Right.
Drop a few pounds. This Russian girl, I'm telling you, I know you don't love her. She's a fucking knockout.
When she
She's
smiles,
gorgeous.
I see it, but she doesn't smile a lot, which is creepy to me.
She won't eat in front of people. She's got some weird food issues.
Oh, yeah.
We all know where I'm going with this. Something happened. She's weird. She doesn't want to fuck Siggy Breath because he probably turns her off a lot.
And Siggy Breath's family and friends are convinced that, this broad is using Mike.
Gold digger.
Right.
Yeah, but the
Use
family
them.
likes her now after episode 4.
Well, we're going to start with Russ and Pow, who's
She's
getting a lot
smoking,
of followers from our radio show.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's doing pretty good on the Twitter. I think she's approaching 6,000 out of nowhere.
And I believe
She's over 6,000.
Oh, she's over 6,000
Yeah.
now? Why, you're keeping a close
I
eye
don't
on her,
follow her,
are
but I
you?
do check her out. I'm very selective.
I believe she's following all 4 people in this room.
Yay!
Yes.
Nice. Very
Did
nice.
Did you start following her Instagram too?
Oh, fuck no.
Oh, man,
That
dude.
is- that is
That's
a
where the
mistake I
fucking
will
pictures
correct.
are.
That's where the shit is.
Yeah, follow
That's
her
where the
Instagram.
good stuff is.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
None of that cut shit. This is fucking pure.
She like
pure pow.
posts these pictures, and it's like, well, off to the gym, and it's like,
What's her Instagram on? What's her Instagram?
I'm not telling.
You have to find it.
I don't know offhand.
You're gonna have to find it on your own. When you get there, let us know there, Sam. We're gonna start with Russ and Pow. We only have one clip from Russ and Pow from episode 4.
Yeah, their storyline wasn't really progressed the way some of the others were.
We talked about the apartment that he can't afford. Talked about the jacuzzi last time, right?
Yeah.
He's dumb hat.
Here's why I like them, though, because they do the apartment bit, and she's like, thank you. Like, she thanked him because she knew that was a big thing for him to get the apartment. I just like, good. I wanted them to get I really am becoming an old woman.
Jimmy looks at it like he
I
would
know.
want.
Oh my
I'm
god!
not a big shock jock.
This is how TLC wants you to look at it.
I know.
Yuck. Oh my god.
Jimmy, I could tell what Jimmy does. He looks at this as if he's the guy.
Right.
Of course.
You
Everyone
look
does
at
it.
that like that. No, not really, because I
No,
want to
I
see
don't wanna
these
be
guys.
any of these
shattered.
guys.
I want to see them fucking destroyed.
Right.
But you look at it like, oh, I would like if the girl did that to me, and oh, that's sweet. She's appreciative of this, and you think of it in those terms. I'm like, oh, this sap.
Jim is like seeing all the guys being treated like saps and going, oh, but she's got good intentions. She wouldn't do that to me.
That's right. I think but I don't think they're treating them like saps, though. I think that they're these
totally are.
They're not, though.
They're foreign girls coming here in 90 days to get married, and all of them seem to want money.
That's what I don't necessarily
yeah.
believe.
Yeah?
This is what I think happens.
Oh.
These are probably guys that were dating these girls. Like the one guy said, I've known her for a year. He didn't fuck the Russian girl. I've known her for a year and a half.
Online.
So but they've been communicating for a long time. If she
Right.
was just trying to get here in 90, she's hot enough to find another guy.
Right,
And I
yeah.
don't know if they're fucked or not.
I think some of these broads, they know they got to start somewhere. They just got to get in to the
Yes.
game, meaning get married, and then they can move on to better guys.
And maybe she's afraid if she fucked him. Maybe they're afraid if they give that pussy right up, the guy will lose interest and send him back.
Look at her Instagram.
Look at her Instagram.
God
Look
damn
at that,
Jesus.
right?
What is she on Instagram?
Exactly,
POW
right.
8705.
She's lovely.
Yeah.
PAO 8705 on Instagram. Now her
That's
Instagram's going to
sexy.
blow up. That's her getting ready for the gym.
Just get ready for the
Getting ready.
gym.
Go out to the gym.
Yeah.
Fuck. Unbelievable, right?
Not one picture with Russ, by the way.
Well, they're probably not supposed
That's with the
Yeah.
with the cowboy hat.
Yeah, well, yeah, but notice Russ isn't in that picture.
A little cropping done there.
Why
Yeah.
would they not have pictures of each
I
other?
think none of them on social media are supposed to show if they're
Oh.
together or not. Oh my
Wow.
god! If they're together or not.
Right.
Yeah, I think that way it adds to the mystery.
Right.
I
She's
guess.
sexy, man.
All right, so Russ takes her to a football game, and she's really not into football. And
She didn't know what tailgating was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
This is my fiance. Paola.
I love your name. Where are you from?
Colombia.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
So when you getting married?
Well, I was thinking about December 7th. He almost killed me. Like, no way. This is a big game.
I started looking at the football schedule, and it's a pretty big day.
That won't work.
This tailgating seems really fun, but I don't understand why this football game is more important than my wedding.
It's true.
You have to teach me like things about the football americano.
I always imagined that I'd marry a girl that was a big football fan. I am concerned how Paola is going to fit in.
Just thought it was funny that he always wanted to marry somebody that was a big football
fan.
That's just like, really? Why do you need that?
Yeah, why?
That's a mystery to that statement.
I don't know what that even means. Why would?
Is anybody's wife like a big football fan?
Yeah.
I don't think it's a necessity that
No.
your wife is into the same sport you're into.
Yeah.
Like when you meet Pal,
Right.
whether or not she's a football fan is so far down on the list.
I wouldn't care if she cheered on beheadings.
Yes. right. And as a Colombian, she probably has.
Oh, of course, and have been a part of them and lured
Yes.
people to them. However, you expect me to believe he's mysterious because Sosa says so? I told you a long time ago not to have ciggy breath. You expect me to believe the fat boy has ciggy breath because the Russian says so?
Is that your favorite couple?
I don't know.
Russian and Siggy
but I
breath.
also love the model and her guy. I think that they're doing okay.
Oh my God!
I
Jim.
do. He wants to marry her
He
faster.
is so insecure, and he wants to marry her faster because he knows if she gets too much knowledge, she's so gone.
But she doesn't. I think because she's a family values girl, I don't think she will run off on this.
I don't
guy.
think she's she's not a family
fucking mind.
She's not a family value girl. She comes from a tiny little town. She doesn't know anything. That's
She's
the problem.
ignorant of the whole thing right now.
There's a ridiculous innocence there because where she's from. That has nothing to do with family
Once some
values.
pro athletes start coming on to her.
Yeah, she's obsessed with Johnny Depp. That doesn't mean she has family values.
I think that
means she wants a big penis.
No, not necessarily. I think you guys are being very negative.
This is like 7th grade Jim, who has a crush on a girl, but then makes believe that they're in this loving relationship. And
the fact that I'm delusional is not questioned. I understand that, and I'm an ass, to be honest. However, I do believe what I'm saying is correct.
Yeah. Well, why don't we move on to the next couple? It's not going to be Siggy breath yet.
Not yet.
We're going to move on to Louis and Aya, whatever. Aya. That's the Filipino broad who came to America from a shithole shanty town.
Because she thought...
And it's not much better in America, which I think completely pisses her off because she thinks all Americans at least have some money, at least more money than where she came from.
Well, she's obviously taken off guard. And then I love the scenario that Jim was talking about last week, that the producers are just sending this guy Louis into places where he can't afford any of the clothes.
Yes, they are.
Right.
Yeah. And so Louis, with his awesome, deep radio voice, is going, we can't afford this.
And I think a lot of the attraction for a lot of these women to find love in America is because they'll have a better life. But it's safe to say this Aya, whatever. Her life is probably going to be worse in America than back in the Philippines.
All signs point to that, yes.
She's got this guy, Louis, who has absolutely no money. I would love to know what he does for a living. Do they ever say?
I don't recall.
And he's got 2 kids and an overbearing ex-wife. And she moved into this situation.
Well,
and they went dress shopping.
Yes.
This could be my favorite moment of the show.
It is so far?
Yes.
It's even better than when they went pants shopping. Same premise pretty much, but now they're going wedding dress shopping.
Dude, wedding dresses, when women go wedding dress shopping, it is a nightmare. The amount of money that people fucking spend on a wedding dress
tens of thousands.
It's unbelievable.
Well, this is where they want to be princesses.
Right.
So they want to get the most expensive
And wait
princess.
till you hear what the number was for her wedding dress.
Right.
This is why this clip is amazing to me.
and I felt kind of bad for
God, Nana.
because
He's
she's
in
like,
no position to have a woman then. He's got to get his shit together.
well, she just wants it to be a big special day, and she's not being cunty about it, and she got upset.
She's crying because she cannot fathom that the guy can't afford. I don't want to give the number away yet.
Imagine flying in from the Philippines.
Right.
And you get to the guy's house and you realize it's a shitty house with dirty dishes still in the sink, and he hasn't been there in a week.
Right.
Yeah.
Then you find out he can't buy you pants.
And then you find out he has 2 chubby kids that love wrestling.
Oh, those little fat kids he's got.
He's got 2 chubby kids
and then
that
he's got
fight each other.
Chubby kids.
And then he's got a trucker ex-wife with a giant upper beer belly thing happening.
Yeah.
And then you go to the wedding dress store to be like, you know what? I'm going to turn this into a special day. And he tells you what the budget is.
Right. Wait till you hear this number. I know a lot of our listeners have seen the episode.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable.
Because I'm so far away from my family and I changed my whole life just to be with Louis.
Yeah.
I just really wanted my wedding to be extra special. I was looking for a sheath dress and
we're trying to see if we can find any dresses that are decent for around $300.
$300.
$300.
He interrupts her.
That's
describing her dream dress. Before you go any further, we're looking for a $300 dress.
300. That's it.
You can't get flower. You can't get a bouquet for $300.
I don't even know where you find a wedding dress for $300.
Lewis, it's really weird. I've got my weird medicine show, and that's who I sound like. And I brought her from the Philippines, and she was
living in squalor.
Yeah, she was living in a shanty town, and brought her over to do experiments on her clitoris with a needle.
$300 wedding dress. He has to stay on budget. What does this guy do for a living?
What does he do? Do they say?
300.
It's not realistic.
So, I don't know. Do you want to look around?
Yeah, we definitely wanted to take a look around.
Okay.
The music is annoying.
It's like that dopey music, like what's his Lex Luthor's fucking fat.
Yeah, exactly. Ned Beatty's
Beatty and Superman.
Hey, Mr. Luthor.
Mr. Luthor. Mr. Luthor.
Bumbling tard music.
They're trying to make this poor guy really look like a fool.
Schlub. What are you drinking? Pea soup?
No, it's not pea. It's
fucking NutriBullet.
NutriBullet, bitch.
But what's in it?
I gave Dr. Ian Smith plenty of time. I'm officially saying I use the NutriBullet.
Wow.
That's great, but what is in it?
This has kale, strawberry, banana, and orange.
Kale. That's good. It's all sugar, dummy.
And flaxseed.
Good. Why is that so small? Why does it leave a big fucking...
I go with the bigger container because I'm a bigger boy.
Why do you have a tiny container, you fucking pud pumper?
What's wrong with you?
Nothing. A little fire plug container. Oh, look, portable and
look at that.
Easy to stock in the glove compartment.
Shove in your butt.
I feel you.
Yes.
I feel like you're leaving me out. You didn't ask what's in mine.
Ask Opie.
Because I know that you've got fruit and I'm used to see you drink that stuff.
Mine is spinach, because you asked.
Okay.
Kale, banana, strawberries, and mango today.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, but I'm
Yummy,
used to
yum,
seeing
yum.
Opie drink green stuff.
And a
you.
handful of oatmeal just to keep me filled up for a few hours.
I forgot. I didn't put flaxseed. I put chia seed in mine today.
The hell?
Chia seed's a superfood.
Like
Hold on,
chia
there must be a death in the building. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, Kenny.
Sam has a baby bottle.
You do. They come with this one.
That is funny. Like you have the regular size one, and then Sam is like the mini me version.
But
I feel like I can't. This is too small because I don't know how to measure out my ingredients.
No.
So I start shoving it in.
It's easy. It's 50% leafy greens, 50% fruit, and then a quarter cup, or for me, an eighth of a cup of a boost.
Stop with the fruit. Stop with the boost.
They suggest a booster.
You don't need a booster. Just eat vegetables.
My booster is oatmeal.
Drink the
My
fucking
boost
vegetables.
is chia seeds.
I don't think it's very flavorful without.
You have a little lemon or a little ginger is what I flavor these things. I don't fuck around with too much banana, orange. It's all sugar.
Yeah, but Sam, GH has a man-sized drink.
Thank you, Kenny.
That's right.
Well, you ate a banana last night, right?
Oh,
I had one with my protein shake.
No.
Eric is coming in with his NutriBullet.
Welcome to the show, Eric.
By the way,
blood.
By the way, this would have been Dr. Ian Smith's plugs for his blender, but
nope.
But
Maybe
they're
it's not
still
out
being
yet.
it's tough shit. It's time to start talking about the
E-Rock
NutriBullet.
has a handle on his.
He's got a cup.
Yeah,
It comes
What
with
is
3
that?
different cups, and they're each represented on the show today.
Well, I've put in mine some Jolly Ranchers, and
Exactly.
Twizzlers.
What is that? A fucking a used
Obviously-
tampon.
Yeah, that is really blood red.
Pulpy tampon.
Obviously, his booster is jelly donuts. Look how red yours
It really is red. What is that?
What is
E-Rock?
that? Fucking
Did you
beets?
go overboard with the greens today?
No, this is the first
Beets
time I'm
is
trying
strong.
this recipe. This is beets, yeah.
And what else?
I hate eating beets, but I'll put beets in a juice any day.
A good beet salad, home run.
I hate eating beets.
I love a good
I'll
beet.
drink
I think
a
there's
good
kale
beet,
in
though.
it too, but it's mostly beet, a little bit
dip.
of fruit.
What kind of fruit?
I don't remember. I gotta look in the. We made it last night, but it's in the book.
Is there a booster in yours?
No boost.
Gotta have a
You
boost.
gotta go with the boost.
I have a boost.
Wait,
Need a
how do you make
boost.
this shit? What, it's just like a fucking regular blender?
Dude,
No.
no,
It's a
see,
magic bullet.
the blender is pretty much this piece with the blades, so you could clean it much easier instead of digging all the way in to try to clean blades.
It's
That's
a
it.
blender upside down.
It's amazing.
My cleanup is less than 20 seconds. I never used blenders before because the cleanup was a nightmare every single time.
Like an infomercial.
I used a big cup on the weekends.
Make sure you mention NutriBullet. Thank you.
I used a big
They're
cup
really
on the
happy that I
weekends.
sold them a lot of blenders.
Oh shit!
Drink it nice and slow.
Plugola should be fucking amazing from these guys. They should probably advertise at our show. We've sold a lot of them.
They don't need to.
True. Well, I'll stop talking about it, and then maybe they'll advertise.
But the book says, my pocket nutrition book said, you do 50% leafy greens, 50% fruits, and a boost.
But he doesn't know fruit.
What do you mean I don't know fruit? We
were talking about oranges this morning. You didn't know what a navel orange was.
You just get an orange.
Who the fuck doesn't know what a navel orange is?
Wait, hold on. What kind of orange? Hold on. Could you turn this off?
Sure.
Okay. Say navel orange. I'm gonna fucking hit a home run.
Oh, okay.
Turn it back on.
It's on.
So, what kind of orange did you have?
Well, I didn't. Opie didn't tell me because I don't know exactly what a navel orange.
I bet the Marines don't eat it.
It's just so unfunny. I love the setup. Takes forever. Chip. I love it.
You don't think the payoff was worth it?
No. And it was poorly timed too.
Yeah, you just spit it out immediately,
clobbering over the setup.
Yeah.
Let's say hi to Justin in Ohio. Justin.
Opie, my man.
What's up, Justin?
Hey, actually, I just wanted to share a little tidbit of information. Originally from the Philippines, I immigrated here when I was about 10 in the 90s, and it is true that Filipinos who live there have this idea that Filipinos who emigrate out of the Philippines into America are millionaires. Just most recently, my uncle, my family that is very dense with Muslims, very barbaric people, and they kidnapped my uncle and tried to extort $3 million out of us. Like, fuck, we're not that rich. And, yeah, that's about it. Hi, Jamie.
Yeah.
All right, Justin. Thank you, sir.
I was out of that.
Amazing.
I was out of that.
It was an amazing story.
I came in
It's too
halfway
bad.
through when I regained attention to that call, and I was lost.
It's your loss.
I know.
It was a great
Terrible.
one. So I wants a $300 dress.
Well, no, she would prefer something slightly more expensive than $300.
But she's willing to accept a $300 dress.
But Lewis is insisting
because they got to stay on budget.
I like it. This one maybe.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Its original price is $600.
I'm sure Io will look beautiful in anything that she tries on, but in a store like this, I'm afraid she's going to forget about the budget.
A store like this?
It's
a wedding dress
store. $300 dresses?
A $600 wedding dress, that's not a store like this.
No.
They go for tens of thousands of dollars in some of these joints. Lewis finds out they're going over budget.
I feel beautiful in this dress, and I think this is the one I want.
Okay, so she found a dress.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
Okay.
It's over 100. The veil, 75. All of her alterations, 125 altogether.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to talk more about that.
I really wanted the dress, and it's frustrating and hurtful when Lewis isn't happy about how much something cost. And he just shut down without asking my opinion. I mean, this is my wedding too.
So it's going to be $500 total, $300 for the dress, and then the veil and the alterations are another $200, right?
Yes, that makes it $500, and Lewis is like,
that's beyond reasonable. Oh my God!
Do you know? This is what an old lady I'm turning into.
What?
Now, I wouldn't actually pursue this, but I will be honest. I thought of it when they were having trouble over the wedding dress. I did think I'd be happy to send the money.
Oh,
Jimmy.
That'd be nice.
I did think of that.
Yeesh.
I know.
The whole reason you watch the show is because eventually the guys will be crying and alone.
Right.
Yeah, that's why you watch.
That's not why
You'll feel better about yourself watching other people fail.
Right.
No, you see, I want to see them get married and be very happy together.
Because they're doing things we've all done, but they're doing it later in life than we did.
Right.
What do you mean we did? What have I done? I haven't done any of this stuff.
You've never been a sap to a girl?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But you're acting like this is their first time being sappy. No, this is probably the least sappy they've ever been. They're all batting out of their league.
Yeah.
Well, that's why this show is wonderful.
It's just a barrel of monkeys.
So now Lewis has to tell Aya, whatever. Whatever. You can tell me every time.
I know.
That he can't afford the dress.
Oh, boy.
Why are they even, like, attempting to buy wedding dresses then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the ceremony space is between $25 and $50. The room rental's $100.
What do you mean the space is 25 to 50? But
I was trying to figure that out too, because I mean, unless it's that per head, which it can't be.
No, it would definitely not be.
A wedding venue for $50?
What is he talking about here?
He said a room. The room is $25 to $50.
I was wondering if he meant per head too when he said that.
But that's way too. That's an expensive wedding if it's $25-$50 a head.
Wait,
Is it?
no, it ain't.
Oh wait,
No, it's not expensive, but it's
expensive for his.
Oh yeah.
Wait, no, 50 a head is expensive?
No, it's not.
Well, it would be expensive for this guy.
Yeah,
he could mean for the whole venue.
It's expensive if you're trying to buy a $300 wedding dress.
Right.
Okay, so the ceremony space is between $25 and $50.
Oh, the ceremony space.
Oh.
So wherever they're getting married, it's going to cost $25 to $50.
Just to get married. Just like the room they're in.
Oh. Just to use that space. The church probably. Church likes a little action.
A little pale.
Church likes a little taste when you do stuff in there.
$35 under the table. You're married.
Right. Holy fuck, he's all right.
Okay, so the ceremony space is between $25 and $50. The room rental's $100. As far as a flower shop goes, I know those flowers are expensive, but I'm certain we can find them for cheaper somewhere else.
The wedding is important to me, but of course I have to understand also, that we don't have that much money.
Whoops.
How about with the gown?
She said that it was $125 for alterations. I still think that veil is awfully expensive.
It's $75.
I don't think we don't have the money to pay for the dress right now. In a couple weeks, because I just had to pay rent and stuff like that. So in a couple weeks, it'll be slightly different.
It's like I could have gotten this in the Philippines.
Since she can only hold it till the end of business today, there's no guarantee that same dress will be there.
Were you crying at this point, Jimmy?
I'm worried that
I was
we're
not.
going to have
Fucking researching where to send your money. Where can I send money for the
No, I was. Let's not act like I'm a big old panty sissy boy. Although
big old queen,
not as far off as I'd like to believe. But I felt this was slightly manipulated and set up by the TLC people.
I don't know
to make him look worse.
Why? That's a cheap dress.
Because when he said something like, it was almost like he was trying to make her cry. Like, because he was saying like, well, they said they can only hand it till the end of today. Like,
right.
It was just a weird way of wording it that I didn't necessarily buy.
But can you imagine flying in from the Philippines and being like, wait, you need to wait until your rent check clears before I can get a wedding dress?
Yeah, I'm getting rich American guy.
Yeah.
What happened?
I'm going to help raise your stupid fat kids, and the least you could do is spend $300 on a wedding dress and $75 on a veil.
One of them's got a mohawk.
Right.
For God's sake.
You know what I'm going to be dealing with?
Yeah.
Give me my really cheap wedding.
They just wrestle each other all the time.
I wonder what fucking CB and the Russian girl are doing now.
What's CB stand for?
Siggy breath.
Siggy
Suck
breath.
down that Siggy and then go for a kiss.
Siggy breath.
We're gonna do their clips next.
Reeking of Siggies.
Lewis realizes he needs to change things up.
I want to make sure that you have the flowers and the dress, because you've already. Revised a lot.
Oh.
Let's get all shaped up.
To come all the way out here and to be with me. Yeah. So I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that your dress and your flowers are as close as possible. Okay?
I've invested my heart and soul into Aya, and I just want her to be happy. I had no idea until now that Aya was this upset. And if I want to keep her in my life, I've got to turn this around.
Keep your chin up.
She should have listened. I mean, Aya was saying that she wanted a certain kind of dress.
That's
fair.
How's he going to turn
her in
her
her
around?
dress? Huh? Slap something on her. Yeah.
He can't afford his Philippines bride. What's he going to do to turn it around? He's going to get a new job that pays more money.
It's unbelievable. Yeah.
If he could do that, he probably would have already done that.
Filipinos come cheap, right?
You'd think so.
What the fuck? It's not a Russian.
This guy can't fucking afford anything.
Nothing.
This guy
Nothing.
needs to concentrate less on finding some fucking mail order bride and pleasing her, and concentrate a little more on your own personal fucking career choice.
He's paying support too. Don't forget 2 boys.
I was going to say, in all fairness, we do have to stick up for him a little bit because I guarantee that wife gets her taste.
How about instead of a Filipino
she gets a
bride,
nice big taste, huh?
instead of a Filipino bride, open a 401k and just relax for a second.
He should go on the lam as a deadbeat dad for a few years, stock up some cash.
So he could afford the $300 wedding dress. $300. It doesn't. I don't think they come cheaper than that. I can't imagine they do.
Dude, I don't buy shit. And the wedding dress that Jess got wasn't even close to $300.
How much was it?
It was a ton of money.
Well, how much?
I don't remember exactly. I mean,
more than 1,000.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Thousands.
She looked great in it too.
There's thousands of dollars.
More than 2,000.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Wow.
You get off easy.
2 fat little ring bearers.
Wait, you spent more than 2 G's?
Kids.
We got those little kids.
Oh, fat little ring bearers walking down the aisle.
Probably just elbowing each
being
other.
all rambunctious, and stupid, sugared out.
More than 2,500.
Tens of thousands.
Whoa, not for mine.
They're crazy.
Wow.
Oh yeah. And
Oh my God.
And we didn't even go crazy. Oh yeah.
And wedding dresses very rarely look good. Like, it's just a wedding dress. Like, when you look at a wedding dress, you don't go like, wow, like, you just think, oh, it's a right dress. Like,
I've been to a million weddings like everybody else.
Can you tell them apart?
And no, they all look really nice in their wedding dresses, absolutely. But I couldn't tell you, and I've run the gamut over the years of expensive weddings and cheap weddings, and they all look within range of each other. Absolutely.
Dumb song. Please welcome Mr. and Mrs. They've been fucking for years.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, exactly. Stuck it in her ass 2 weeks ago. Please welcome for the very first time. Right.
I think my wife got her fucking wedding dress at like Sid's Pants in the mall. That was it.
But it's probably more
Load
than 3.
up. Who cares?
Did she have a dress?
Yeah, but it was
wedding
just
dress?
no. It wasn't a wedding dress.
Where'd you buy
Just
the
a fucking dress?
Where'd you go to the jeweler for the engagement ring?
Penn Station. Had a jewelry store.
Nice. Right?
And there I just fucking
How much?
got a ring. I don't know, it was about $800.
More than I would have thought.
Oh, please.
That's only Penn Station bucks. Right? They've been $250 anywhere else.
Exactly. Exactly. I don't care.
Do you regret getting
Everything
married?
was worth it. I don't mind so much now because it's been, great material for the show. But, oh boy.
Would you ever do it again?
No. I shan't wed again.
Why? You got to get one of these mail orders. We can play it out on our radio
How great
show.
would that be?
That would rule.
Curly it for yourself?
This is great. We're here at the radio station.
Then day 89, you tell her to beat it.
Take a hike.
Yeah.
I'll call you a fucking cab.
Hit the bricks, Ruski.
Not welcome.
Yes, not welcome. You see this? It means not
It's
welcome.
an American flag. Picture of Ronald Reagan. See this?
Dude, you gotta. You don't like exotic for the most part. So
Nah,
you might have to go Ruski.
I would have to go either Ruski,
right,
or some other, European nation. Even South African would be nice.
Yeah.
Like those white South African women.
Oh, let's do this.
They're pretty hot.
Day 89.
Hey, hello.
Will be a wonderful day.
That'll be fun.
Right.
Oh, yeah, very good. Day 89. Are you excited for our wedding? Get the fuck out. Hit it, sister.
That would be a good bit. We should do that. We should totally destroy someone's life and dreams.
Like we haven't done that before? Where have you been?
Yes.
At least going into it, we'll know we're doing that.
That is true.
All right, we're going to take a break, and then we're going to get into Siggy Breath and his Russian
Siggy Breath,
soon-to-be bride, possibly.
They're actually local. Siggy Breath and his bride.
Cleveland.
Really?
No. They were spotted in Atlantic City.
What were they doing?
Oh, were they?
What?
I don't know what they were doing, but apparently there's some kind of a show on sale at the Borgata. Plug time!
Oh.
I will be, my third show is still on sale. The other two are sold out February 15th. Pittsburgh, February 28th at Carnegie Music Hall. And I've just added the Virginia Beach Funny Bone, March 27th through 29th. Tampa and New York City coming soon.
Nice.
Welcome, and thank you for calling Porn Chat, connecting you with the adult industry's greatest legends. For English, press 1. Para Español, chinga tu madre, bendejo. Please enter the first 3 digits of your desired starlet's name. Now, connecting you with Jenna Jameson.
Yeah, Jenna, you there?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing fine, and Bobo Man's getting hard hearing the sound of your voice, Jenna.
Sexy.
I'm just thinking about you, pounding you in the ass.
Yeah, it's very titillating.
What are you looking for, Jenna, huh?
Nowadays, I'm so single and so in need of a man.
Well, if you're looking for a man, then you're talking to the right person.
I just like to have sex.
Oh, well, you want sex? You'll get it, baby. I got my hand on the boat boner. It's there just waiting for you.
It should be huge.
Oh, it is. 3.5 inches there just waiting for you.
Oh, yummy.
You want me to make you happy, Jenna? You happy?
I'm bummed. I'm super bummed.
Ooh, I like that. What has you down?
I have, bad ex.
Tell me more.
Oh yeah, I have a lot of things going on, but my main priority are my kids.
What else is wrong?
I just want to make sure that I am with my kids.
Oh God, I want to be inside you, Jenna.
That's the thing, is I feel like I'll get on Twitter because I'll get mad and I'll be like, rah, and go crazy on Twitter, and people will think I'm nuts. But in reality, it's really just me trying to tell people what is really happening.
Oh man, here comes the pre.
I haven't seen my kids for a very, very long time. I'm able to see them only 2 days a week, and they charge me $400 an hour.
That was good. Thanks, Jenna. Come here, Mr. Maloonigan. Daddy has something that needs cleaning.
After 20 years, you would want a break too. But the guys are back now. Enjoy. It's the Opie and Anthony Show on Sirius XM.
What?
My eyes are itchy.
Might be the crazy glue in my mouth. I had to glue in another tooth.
Ouch.
Just before, when we were eating, I bit into a piece of bacon, I think. And it wedged in between the temporary and the real tooth.
Right.
And kind of wedged it open like when you split a log. Only half of it. It was painful.
We might have to send you out to pasture with Scott Shannon.
No.
This continues.
Thursday, I get the permanents. I hope. It was supposed to be last week, and then one of them wasn't fitting probably. My dentist is very meticulous and noticed a little bit of space between my gum and the laminate. So she said, no, they're all getting sent back and getting a new mold made and new thing. So Thursday, hopefully, I'll have this finally fucking done, because I've had it with these temporaries. Last night, I inadvertently grabbed a piece of plastic again, something wrapped in plastic, and used my teeth to rip it open.
Right.
You don't realize how often you just do that?
Well,
and it made like this crackling sound.
But why do you keep forgetting that you have like...
It's absolutely like it's like flipping a light switch on in a blackout.
It's just out of habit.
It's just out of habit. You don't even think about it. You don't think about it.
You don't remember when the teeth are sitting in water next to your bedside?
See, young Sam, the teeth don't sit in water. They are not dentures. These are temporary laminates that until the permanent ones are made and put on.
And then those will be in the water.
No, my teeth are still under this.
Who left the teeth behind on Friday?
Woof, woof, woof.
Was that real?
No, those teeth have been here forever.
Oh.
Whose are they?
Some dentist came in a while back and left them.
Oh.
Interesting.
I didn't realize.
Oh, Big A's dentist, maybe.
Oh, boy. Yeah. That guy should get a Medal of Honor.
No kidding. Noble Peace Prize.
Going in there. Wow.
Ew, 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 ew. James.
Get that stuck in your head. Jimmy loves that song.
What?
Ho, 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 ho.
Oh, yes.
Who are you? Who?
I like when songs get stuck in people's heads. Is Edgar's song stuck in your head?
No,
that one didn't really
How
stick.
does it go?
I'm not going to say it now.
Okay, good. Let's move on to 90 Day Fiance.
Okay, good.
We're looking at episode 4 now that Jim Norton's a huge fan of 90 Day Fiance.
I really am, and I didn't want to be because I, on principle, hate reality shows, but I couldn't be dishonest. It was entertaining. I mean,
yeah, it is entertaining.
And I know that they adjust. When you're saying stuff like the dress and stuff, like they have to build, or like, hey, let me take you to a tailgate thing. I guess a reality show has to have something for people to do.
Right.
Because we all think, like the Osbournes, they could film for weeks and weeks and weeks, and to cut down costs. Most people don't have that much shit we do on a daily basis that's interesting. Like me in front of the computer is good. You watching the kids, or you going home to your wife, like that stuff's good once in a while. But then they're like, all right, what's happening that's new? So they have to create shit.
It's what do they call it? Reality? They call it
assisted reality.
Assisted reality, right? Yes, because they don't have the time anymore.
Or I think most people just don't have enough interesting stuff happening.
Right.
Again, unless you're doing rock shows, what else are you doing?
These shows, they film in like just weeks at that point.
they
although
film
90
so much
days,
shorter.
but I bet you they only come around like a
couple times a week or something.
Yeah, or every other week or something.
Yeah, I love when they do these shows and then they talk. It's like, we're on our 10th season.
Right.
It's like they've been on for 2 months.
Right.
What are you talking about?
Well, we say hi to Mike and Aziza once again. Mike's from Cleveland. He loves Siggy's. And
he's never met a Siggy he didn't like.
Right. And Aziza, when she smiles, is very hot, but she doesn't smile a lot, and she doesn't like to eat food in front of anyone, and she doesn't like to drink alcohol, and she hates Mike's Siggy breath.
Yeah, she doesn't appear to like Mike, actually.
Right. It doesn't. I don't really see any romance there whatsoever.
No.
A romantic connection.
I think she likes him, but I think the sexual attraction is probably hard for her. Because she doesn't seem like she's very sexual. Like she's probably one of those cold. She doesn't seem like she likes fucking a lot.
Or she just wants to come to America, Jimmy.
That's possible. I mean,
that's a biggie.
That's possible. I'm not saying it's not possible, but
I think America is still a big get for a lot of people around the world.
Get.
I'd marry her.
So, you know, you deal with Siggy breath for a little while to get your ass in America.
Right.
All I'm thinking is how much I'd love. I'm debating getting one of these girls.
Wow.
I'm on such a fucking run of just worthless cunts. Just worthless cunts. Like, it's time to find a nice person.
It's time to go look overseas.
Yeah, I want to go on a fucking computer. Fiddle it.
Right.
Hello, Jimmy Norton.
Yeah, you're the stupid poster. Click off.
I like the Jimmy. It's very funny. Go to a comedy club.
Then let's do it with you. Let's do this. Let's get Jimmy on one of these websites.
Yeah, that'd be
we can
great.
at least play it out. Then it'll be up to Jimmy to figure out if he wants to actually go through with it or not, and bring one of these broads to America.
No, because I'll have to go there first. They'll probably set me up, cut my throat.
Oh, that could happen.
Take my PIN code. I'm not gonna get a fucking Brazilian. I'm not gonna get an Aziza.
You're not going to the fucking Mexican cartels for these girls.
I'm not going to get a fucking Kiralimia, whatever her name
How do
is.
you know? Why haven't we punched up a site here in front of us so we can see what some of these girls look like?
Yeah, there might be some.
That,
let's
Sam.
look at some of these
You could
girls,
start
Sam.
shopping today, maybe, Jimmy.
Mail order brides.
You could definitely
Not
get
Asian.
You could definitely get an Aya.
Oh,
or
exactly. I get an Aya here.
Russian women. Here we go.
Russian women want to meet you.
Jim, look who they want to meet.
GlobalLadies.com.
You.
Oh.
Whoa.
See, they're talking to you.
Yes, look at
which one you want, Jimmy.
Look at the Olga.
I won't go with the Russian girl. They don't turn me on.
No.
What about Tatiana?
She'll turn you on.
Exactly. Tatiana.
Tatiana.
Cartwright. Will do nothing for me.
You don't think these are the actual broads?
They might actually
there's
be.
no way these are the actual broads.
No way.
Some of them might be Russian strippers or hookers.
Stop, Jimmy.
Some of these photos were taken in the mid-90s.
There's no way these are the actual broads.
Mid-90s.
Like,
little bait and switch is about to happen.
All right. What country would you like a girl from, Jimmy?
I don't know.
What about Brazil?
Great Britain.
Great Britain.
Canadian chick. No, they're pussies. I hate their pussies.
What's wrong with Canadian chick pussies?
My experience has been everyone I've gotten has smelled like a sink water.
Oh my God. Seriously?
I haven't gotten any good ones.
Dude, I just fucking...
It's amazing.
Seriously?
Yep. Don't like them. Haven't gotten any good ones.
Canadian broads don't wash their pussies.
No, I don't think it's that they're dirty. Just the ones I've gotten have not been good.
It's probably has something to do with that maple syrup. Probably kind of leaks.
You think it's maple syrup
just
leaking
leaking
out
into the system
and
fermenting?
Right, just fermented. What are these?
I'm going to blame it
girls?
on the maple syrup.
Oh, these look like some real girls right here.
Rosebrides.com. All right, this is more
Where are
your
they
speed.
from? Oh, Christ.
Oh, here you
Jimmy,
go.
here you go now. These are getters.
You really thought those pictures were real? This is a real site. Look at these monsters.
Who's Anastasia?
Anastasia's pretty.
You can go
She's
by
all
age.
right.
We're looking at 18 to 20
Punch
right
up
now.
Anastasia. She's
all
19.
right.
Where's she from, though? Russia,
Moscow.
right?
Moscow.
She's Russian. Jimmy don't like
come
Russia.
on, Moscow.
Let me see though. I would date a
Hello.
Russian girl if I thought she was sincere.
Yeah.
And there's some fucking knockout.
Yeah.
Smart Russian girls.
There you
She
go.
is. She looks pretty nice, right?
She's calm, easygoing, flexible, and open-minded.
I
too
am
old
from
for her.
Moscow. I am seeking
You know what
man
open-minded means, right?
Yep. She'll
right
cut
in
you.
the old shitter.
But she's looking for a guy 22 to 30.
Yeah. I want a girl's like 25. I'm 45 right now. That's
All
fine.
right.
20, 25. There you go. Sammy.
Go 20, 25.
Hey.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy. This
Oh, boy.
Drop off. Wait, hold on.
Who do you like?
Nazgulya.
Oh, from Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan. Oh, good.
Kazakhstan.
Nazgulya.
I'm starting to see a lot more girls that look like they take your order down at the Jade King.
She's cute. Let's see. What is she looking for a guy between?
Her face is mushy.
Well,
She's saying man 28 to
28 to 32.
Yeah, but second picture. Look a little fat there.
Uh-oh, is that her?
Oh, good. You got to sign up for
that.
Rose Bride's account.
Wow, she does look a little chubby right
Goodbye
there.
to this website.
Look, if you want one of these young broads to like a 45-year-old, you're going to have to go like Asian.
What?
You're going to have to go like Thailand or Philippines.
You can't go completely out of your fucking
You're going to have
zone.
to.
How about Minsk? Minsk, go for that girl. She's 29.
Here?
Yeah, she's probably a little older. She's lying.
Let me see.
From Minsk.
Oh,
I know, she has a blockhead.
She wants 32 to 39, Jimmy.
Yeah, good for her with that fucking weird-looking head of hers. Psychotic doll face. Go back. Fuck her. How about the one on the right? She has a pretty
She does
smile.
look like the girl from The Orphan.
Yeah, she's fucking pretty.
I just don't see the 90-Day Fiance guys doing it this way.
Why?
Come on, go to her,
I
Sam.
think they might have.
Google Chrome
but beating
fucking
the shit out of the
stinks.
broads is what I mean.
I like the second their age isn't like Jimmy's
compatible
bracket. Jimmy just starts bashing them.
Google Chrome is we stop with Google
Fuck
Chrome.
Google Chrome.
There
What
she
about
is.
Katarine?
It's Katarine.
Let me see. Hold on. She's kind, energetic, romantic.
30
What else
to
is she gonna
40.
say?
Sorry.
I'm
30 to
slightly
40.
cunty.
30 to 40, you're out, Jimmy.
Nah, it's fine.
You might talk her into it.
You might have to go old broad.
Oh, she's looking for a Swiss man.
Go 40 to 50.
Swiss.
What do you do on the
Go 40 to
website?
50.
right,
We're
you're
going
right.
40 to 50 for you, Jimmy.
That's
Looking
a little
for
easier.
Swiss
There you
man.
go. This is more your speed.
She needs a guy with a pocket knife with a spoon on it.
This is perfect.
There you
Swiss
go.
Army knife.
Tundy. Tundy's perfect for you.
Tundy.
From Budapest.
What a great name, Tundy. She's big and
from
fat.
Hungary.
She is hungry all the time.
Yeah, I would only cheer the best, Sammy.
She's not from Hungary. That's her status.
Profile. They give them profile ratings. 2.5 out of 6 stars.
Absolutely.
2.7 out of 6. But she'll cook a good meal for you, Jimmy. Go back.
I'm blimping.
Hungarian
Go
goulash.
back.
Yeah, exactly.
Who else? Who else do you want from this category?
Oh,
None.
God.
Here you go. Look at this pie face.
What is that?
Ho Chi Minh.
Now let's see if
that's
from
man.
face that's there.
You need an old Vietnamese broad. Let's click on that picture.
Yeah. Someone that could tell you great old sniper stories.
Yeah.
Picking off American GIs.
Here you go. Look, she's got glamour shots, Jimmy.
I can't see him.
Those are glamour shots.
There's some nice glamour shots.
Beautiful smile.
Thigh.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
She's looking
God.
for a man 50 to 65.
All right.
She wants to be the younger spring chick. 47? I want to be friends with her.
Oh, this is an attractive girl. You see how her hair is thinning right at the
Yeah,
top
that's
there?
a nice bald spot
Right.
she's got there.
God bless
Where was
her.
that? A few speckles of napalm that hit her when she was running down that
Exactly.
road?
You might remember me from
Yes.
so many photos.
Damn.
All right. Well, we're going to work on this.
You can't go out of your zone, though, and go like that.
So why don't we talk about Mike and Aziza from 90 Day Fiance? Aziza tells Mike he can't have strippers at his bachelor party. They're in the bachelor party stage, this couple?
Yeah, but their bachelor
boy.
parties are like,
Come on.
Mike's going to go to a bar with his dad, and then Aziza's going to go to a bar with Mike's mom.
And Mike's mom likes to throw him back. And
Oh,
then,
she does.
And
Oh,
boy, when
does
she gets a few in her, man. What was that famous line from those newscasters? When you get a few belts in you.
Oh, yeah.
You go home and do a shooter. You
do
come
a
back here
shooter.
a
To a
different
shooter.
lady.
Well, this is a different lady after a few shooters. And boy, did she tell Aziz what she thinks of her.
However, the editing on the fucking promos for that was very bad.
Tricky, right?
Very
Yeah,
tricky.
deceiving.
Very tricky.
Very deceiving. Because they make it look like her and Aziza have a moment that they don't actually have.
Ah.
Completely different reason why she was crying.
They do that.
Right.
It's really nice to finally be intimate with the woman I'm gonna marry.
Is it?
I just feel like me and Mike are like really getting closer. It's very nice.
What you doing?
So they finally fucked?
Yeah, she let him
They finally
put it in.
fucked?
What happened was this. Mike was hanging out, of course. What else doing? Having a ciggy.
You're right.
Outside a bar. It's what he does.
You got
If
a
there's
couple of other Siggy girls came up to him.
Yeah, obviously so set up by the producers.
Yeah.
Good, ask him for a ciggy, and then they film the girl walking. Aziz is coming, and and fucking old chimney is puffing away with 2 5s, and the 9 walks
2
down the
5s.
street and realizes, oh no, fat ciggy breath is puffing away with 2 5s, and she gets jealous, quote unquote. And that night, she
Yeah.
decides to overlook the fact that he goes to bed in white socks and gym shorts and has ciggy breath, and says, I can't wait to fuck this guy.
Yeah. She kind of saw her visa going down the
She
shitter.
saw her dream of coming to America going away.
Like, I cannot let these girls do this.
Right.
Yeah, but she's a cute girl, man. She's very kissable on the cheek.
Yeah, you like
Yeah,
her?
I kind of like her. I
You
want
like
to kiss
kissing a good cheek?
I do, man.
Yeah.
If she doesn't get in the country, I'd certainly bring her in for 90 days.
She's a pinkish hue.
Because you proposed to her?
I'm not proposing to her, but I mean, just I'll tell her, like, yeah, we'll get married. And I'll spend fucking 90 days just eating that asshole.
Nice.
All right.
What you doing?
Looking at the dresses. Do you like this one?
Sure.
Oh. You didn't say sure to anything. Right.
Nice. Planning a wedding definitely puts a lot of pressure on a relationship.
Do you want to have like a stripper on the bachelor party?
It's not really up to me. It's up to my friends.
Oh.
I love how he tries to still be a man.
Yeah.
A man, like...
But then he does that lovey-dovey talk shit.
Right.
Ugh.
And he doesn't actually take culpability. He's like, well, it's up to my friend.
His sapness is right under his skin, but he tries to,
Yes.
oh, I'm a man, and of course, we're going to have strippers, and it's not up to me, so they set up my bachelor party with strippers, and the pussies are in my face. Hey, I didn't set this shit up.
And I'll tell you something. I think every guy is guilty of the cutesy fucking talk with the girl.
Sure.
You know, but you don't put that on television. You don't do it in front of people. It's fucking, when he's there going, how do you do it, you just fucking shut up. Want to cave his head in. Oh, he talks to her like that all the time when they were in bed. When they were getting into bed. Hi, what are you doing? I'm kissing you. Shut the fuck up.
And it's especially bad when it's not reciprocal. Like when you're going like,
yeah.
I'm just giving you kisses. And she goes, why are you doing that?
Stop with the fag voice.
Why do you think that brushing your teeth takes away the ciggy smell when it's in your beard and hair and on your fingers? Why do you cup my face smelling like ashtray fingers? You need to dip yourself in Purell, Siggy boy.
But I just had one Siggy. Fuck you.
Huh.
If they want to organize one, then...
Oh, really? That's how it works?
Swoopy.
If there's gonna be a stripper,
You're
you're gonna have
Swoopy.
a flat dance for sure. Guys in Russia probably don't do that. At the bachelor party, you have your fiance, and she's the only girl you're supposed to see naked.
Oh, really?
I can't control what my friends do.
You can't?
No. Then you're just going to have to be okay with it.
Oh, shit.
I mean, I can maybe offer some suggestions, but...
I mean, you can get drunk, whatever, but nothing else.
You're not the boss of me.
Putting a bunch
That's
of
what the bachelor
Russians
party's
out of
for. That's the
business.
last time you're not the boss of me.
You're not the boss of me.
You know, I wouldn't cheat on you or anything. Yeah.
This is very forced dialogue.
At the end of the day, I still come home to you.
Long day of getting blown by other chicks. But at the end of the day...
He even says, you're not the boss of me, and then quickly recovers to be like, wait, the bachelor party's the last time. You are going to be the boss of me. Don't forget.
Of course.
He doesn't want girls at the bachelor party. He don't care about that.
Let's say hi to Dustin in Houston. Dustin.
Well, so what if you're doing that? You should be vacuuming too.
Dustin. Hey.
Hey, nigga, what's up?
Oh, hi.
No, I hate that you guys have introduced the phrase "siggy breath."
That's Jimmy.
I can't watch a single episode with that bald-headed dunce without thinking about his siggy fucking breath, man.
Siggy breath is atrocious.
That's it, man.
Male pattern baldness and Siggy breath.
Very good, brother.
Thank
Thank you. Funny. So now we're at the bachelorette party.
Ooh.
And Mike's mom gets a few shooters in her, and boy, she's finally ready to talk.
What a shithole they took this girl to for a big bachelorette party.
Right.
Yeah.
Just a local dive bar.
Yeah, 4 cranky chicks at a TGI Fridays bar or whatever the fuck it is. How awful.
I don't think his mom likes me very much. And I'm kind of worried how tonight's gonna go.
We were gonna cut loose and have some fun. Wow.
Oh, come on, you have to sip more than that much. Oh, whatever my ass. Drink some more of that.
Does she have a lisp?
Yeah, sounds like it.
She's a little drunk,
Can't believe
too.
my son's marrying the
Oh, my foot.
Oh, no.
I didn't even notice that.
I didn't either.
He's got a Marion going.
Oh, I didn't notice, Jimmy. Good call. I can't watch this.
I love it.
Oh boy, do I enjoy a good list.
Oh, I can't get enough of it.
Oh, it's so much fun.
It's enraging. Fix that.
I don't think his mom likes me very much. And I'm kind of worried how tonight's gonna go.
We were gonna cut loose and have some fun. Wow.
Oh, come on, you have to sip more than that much. Oh, whatever my ass. Drink some more of that. Oh, I can't believe my son's marrying such a crazy.
Is she like... She sounds like Chip. She got a Chipper Marion going.
Yeah. It's my fucking son's getting married.
Oh, she said sip.
Fucking...
Fuck yeah.
Wow, I can't believe my son's marrying such a crazy woman.
Can't trust her.
I figured it out.
Yeah?
The plan.
The plan.
I'm gonna go to America and marry the guy. And then the day after the wedding, I'm gonna feed them all rat poison.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, this mom is a treat.
Feed them all rat poison.
She's a treat, all right.
I will poison them. Wow.
Yeah, and then what? She starts crying.
Oh yeah.
The Aziz is it in this clip?
Yeah, but she starts crying. Also, when she starts talking about how much she's in love,
right?
Because the mom wants to prove. Wants her to prove that she's really in love with her.
She says he's my best friend.
And you missed a clip where she said, "Why couldn't you get a guy in Russia?"
Yeah,
the mom said that too.
And that's not why she was crying. Like the previews indicated, it was because Aziza was saying that he's her best friend.
Right.
Despite the fact that we have to keep a bowl of velaments by the bed because he is sucking down ciggies out the window.
What is it about Mike that you love?
I think it was like the most important thing for me, like in a guy, is that he's like my best friend, and I'm like very, very comfortable with him, and like we can talk about whatever without being embarrassed or just like I don't know. He's my best friend. Oh, I'm gonna cry.
It's the first time I've seen color come to your face for a while.
Oh my God! Did you hear that sentence?
No.
You didn't hear that sentence?
I did not know.
Oh boy!
Best friend. Oh, I'm gonna cry.
It's the first time I've seen color come to your face for a while.
Wow.
I don't want you to cry. I don't want you to cry. You're just showing me that you have feelings in your heart,
Ugh, shut up, lady.
What a beast.
Feelings in your heart.
Fucking beast.
I want to marry Aziza.
Hate people drastically change because they have a few shooters in them.
A few shooters.
Oh,
you go home and do a few shooters. You come back.
You're not the same lady.
You're not the same lady.
Or you're a different lady.
And then what did she say?
Fuck you, cocksucker.
Yeah, something like that.
Go upstairs and see whatever.
Yeah. So finally, we're at the final couple.
Yeah.
90-Day Fiance. It's Alan and Kirliam.
Oh, right.
Some people saying that the city she's from has a lot of people.
Oh, yeah?
But they set it up on the show that it's she's kind of isolated in Brazil, right? They're saying.
Yeah, that she comes from a small town, that she's unaware of anything going on.
She comes across extremely innocent and naive, and Alan knows this, but Alan also knows he's in L.A., where there's a lot of opportunists, and that this broad, is now heading down the modeling road, and he's losing his fucking mind.
Well, the last thing,
and that's why he said, "Look, let's speed up and get married sooner than the 90 days."
The last thing he wants is for her to become self-aware.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like as dangerous as a robot becoming self-aware. A hot chick who's with you.
Right.
Then she becomes self-aware that she's a hot chick.
It's like, no, that's it. It's over. There's no returning.
Over.
No returning back to our old programming.
And they're the Mormons.
He's a Mormon.
So he drops off this hot piece of ass at his parents' house, and she has to live on the pull-out couch while his mom eats man sandwiches
and tells his dad what to do. It's like the fat mom and the skinny dad. So the fat mom just rules the roost.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
But they are very nice, the mom.
Oh, my God.
No, but they are. The mom is very nice, and I think she likes Kirliam.
You have no problem when she
me.
bites into a man sandwich?
I'm not saying that the mom is not the most attractive of gals.
She loves giant sandwiches. Who said she looked like Captain Kangaroo?
Anthony did. I did.
Oh, you did?
Want to steal those credits.
So Alan tells Kirliam not to get her hopes up about modeling.
Yes.
See, he's already trying to knock her down.
And all she's
he's
doing...
like, fuck. He's like, fuck, why do they say she can be a model?
In this clip, all she's doing is driving to the model casting agency.
Yeah.
And so he's like, well, whatever you do, don't get your hopes up over this.
Oh, God. Just give her some encouragement.
Exactly.
When Kirliam was getting her hair done as a trial for the wedding, her stylist told her, "You've got to model." After we sent in some headshots, they called in Kirliam for a consultation. Remember what we talked about? Don't get our hopes up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's fine. Really. Just curious.
Honestly, I'm more excited to walk her down the aisle and not the catwalk, but I'll support her in whatever makes her happy.
I would like to see my photo to big in Times Square.
Yeah?
Oh boy.
You're thinking too far ahead.
Oh God, he's
getting our hopes up.
I know.
What was that last part?
You're getting your hopes up.
Oh, he's panicking.
Like she goes on.
They're quickly becoming my favorite couple.
Oh, mine by far in this episode.
Quickly, because he is panicking. He's like, fuck, this is the only thing I was hoping wouldn't happen.
I want to see the switch go off in her head when she realizes.
Right.
It's starting.
Yeah.
No, it is starting.
Even she knows that when you have a girl who says, I want to be a model, I want to be in the big lights, and I want my picture to be in Times Square, you have to say, I do too. That'd be amazing. I think you can do it.
She says that, and then you go home and you see more hair falling out of your head.
And you're calling her. She's in Milan. Right. She's doing a fucking shoot.
Right.
And there's nothing but like gorgeous people around her at all times. And you're back home like, How's the shoot going, honey?
Yeah. And then you realize that your religious upbringing was all bullshit.
All bullshit.
That you lost this supermodel because mommy and daddy said not to, put it in until you get married.
One of those brushes on his sink that's just packed with hair. He looks at that all depressed.
You were raised under a farce, and it made you lose a hot piece of ass.
I was out very late last night.
With professionals.
Fast forward, your mom is consoling you with one hand and eating a man sandwich with the other. She came and put down her man sandwich to console her son.
There are plenty more fish in the sea,
now,
son.
If you'd excuse me, I got to take a bite of Sloppy Joe.
Yeah, a little Sloppy Joe.
I think that.
Oh, Jimmy! I don't even.
I think that
Yes, Jimmy.
this girl is very loyal. I don't think that she's going to go off.
Oh, you're naive.
I think she's very loyal.
Maybe now.
Yeah.
No, but I think she will remain loyal.
She understands American stuff.
I think she loves this guy.
If this girl's out, picture this girl's out on the beach, right? She's doing a bikini shoot for something,
right?
And just prancing about the beach with other male models and other chick models, and they're partying, they're going to clubs, and
she's going to go home to the religious guy.
Yeah. To the religious guy to sleep in the parents' house again. It's
on the pullout.
You know those lifestyles don't mesh.
Yes, they do, because she's crying about her mother, missing her mother and her family. She's very family oriented.
Drugs will stop.
Well, know what that means. She's going to go back to where she was from and do her modeling from there and fly to Milan from Brazil.
Exactly.
You know what's really?
She's not going to deal with another night of charades with Fatso and fucking
charades
and the chubby
with
chaser.
the castrated father and the fucking
Fatso and the chubby chaser.
You know what's really unattractive to girls who know they could get many, many dudes?
Yeah.
When the guy they're with is insecure and stomps on their dreams.
Right.
And the insecurity starts showing, and there was a couple looks in Keir Liam's eyes where she's like, wait a minute.
Like,
what's up with this?
Yeah.
And there's what's up with this?
You know, insecure he is with that and his poor hair. When a breeze hits it, it looks like a dandelion. When you blow on a dandelion,
but those dandelions
they just blow away.
Little kids blow on his head for good luck.
Yes, woof, they just fly off.
Those dandelions can hang in there a little bit.
Oh yeah,
a little bit at the end.
He's plucking his hair. He's like going, "She loves me.
Oh,
she loves me not.
She loves me." I bet he's nervously twisting and pulling on his hair.
He plucks his eyebrows out.
Oh yeah, just plucks his eyebrows out.
Fast forward, he's gonna have a Captain Kangaroo wig like his mom.
Yeah, I'll have another Sloppy Joe, Mom.
Nasty, gnarly, bitten fingernails because he's just nervous Nelly that she's leaving.
While the father sits there wondering when's the next time he gets to get suffocated by the big fat vagina woman.
I'm feeling a little randy tonight, hon. Oh, God. Got to climb on top of that disaster.
Well, I'm not. My agita is bothering me.
Oh, okay.
She's got reflux burps.
Agita.
From those big Macs.
Yeah, exactly. All that sauce. She's cutting reflex gases. She's trying to eat her box. She's got gout on both feet and her fucking neck. She's gout neck.
She has. While he's eating her out, she says, "Pass me the Pepto, would you?"
Exactly. Where's the Tums? Or you can just hear her drinking it while he's licking her fucking. He's down there lapping and he just hears chugging.
He's lapping.
Smelling that peppermint smell.
Yeah,
exactly.
Peppermint belches coming out of her mouth.
Oh, that feels better.
He's lapping as he sees the anal leakage.
Oh,
Oh, God.
As she blows, and little white stuff builds up around the helmet, and it's Mylanta. It's her Mylanta breath.
Her anal leakage looks like those little dribs and drabs leaks on the front of a dam.
Right.
They're not pouring out, but they're just kind of leaving streaks.
Just enough.
Right.
Just enough
That's
to show that she
disgusting.
enjoys a good man sandwich.
Yes.
Oh, she's a hearty lady.
She likes to have a second helping.
She does. She
Boy,
is a
does
fan
she.
of the second helping.
Yeah.
She has to awkwardly say that there aren't people coming to dinner every night.
Oh, God.
No, it's just for us.
It's just for us. But everyone knows why.
Yeah.
She always cooks in the bigger pot.
Did we really need to order 3 pies?
Right. No, just us tonight.
Just want to make sure you get enough.
You know, because it's charades night.
Charades.
Charades. Family games
They're
stink.
terrible.
My family enjoys a good game of Boulder Dash, and I sit there and just fucking go through emotions.
Boulder Dash.
What is that?
We did this break.
Yeah, it's
the
about
fake
like
words, or they're real words, but you have to come with up with the fake definition.
fake definition
and
and-
trick everyone to pick your definition.
Terrible.
Yeah.
I feel like family game night would just be just hostility and tension within 10 minutes of playing.
Yeah. You don't want to.
No, then you realize everyone is extremely competitive, and they're just a bunch of assholes.
It's the least fun game you've ever played.
Let's play win, lose, or draw.
And there's a passive aggression in the room.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like what you were drawing.
I always knew I was smarter than you. It's like, can we just fucking hang out?
I don't play family
Catch up on the
games.
kids or something?
Either.
Let's move on here. So Kirliam likes the idea of modeling. Alan starting to show his concern here.
We'll be setting you up for a test shoot with a very well-known photographer named Celeste, and she's
They're all in.
Oh, yeah.
The photographer they picked shoots for Sports Illustrated. They realize what the fuck
She's only got one name. She's Celeste.
Right.
Perfect. So what? Her teas are good, but who knows? She's celestial. Put Mike back here.
Oh, I thought pizza, the Celeste, Mama Celeste pizza. I'd have gone with that for an unfunny joke.
I went for one that was unfunny and doesn't work accuracy-wise. That was the double whammy.
I proved accuracy has no bearing on the comedy of that whatsoever. Live and learn, kids.
Celeste, and she's shot for Sports Illustrated, so it's a great place to start your first test.
Great place to start.
That's pretty cool.
Of course, everyone want one life like model. Has a lot of glamour, body, and money.
See, this is what Ann was talking about. Partying, money.
It's just...
And no more fucking charades.
Come on.
She's not in love in that moment.
No.
Not at all.
I love how the little lilt up at the end like a question. I could be a model?
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, oh.
It's adorable. Yeah, here's all my money.
Crazy, right?
She's not sitting there thinking about how much sloppy joes she can buy with that money.
No.
Yeah, but I think that she's a family values girl, and I think
not at all.
She's just a young girl that's going to be corrupted by a horrid industry.
Well, that's what
she's extremely
that preys
attractive
on young, attractive girls. And, she'll probably get into some drugs.
Fuck a football
to hide
player.
the hurt. Right.
Nah, she doesn't care about that.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
likes
she
this
will.
guy.
She doesn't care about it because she's never had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has no idea what. She's now realizing what she's missing.
Right.
By being in L.A. of all places. Holy
Limos
fuck.
and then fucking sports cars.
Right.
There are guys picking her up in fucking Lambos and Ferraris.
And then this
Vicodins like M&Ms.
Yeah.
And then this asshole Alan's going to go, don't forget, charades tonight.
I know you got a network, but just be back in time for charades.
Mom got a whole bunch of man sandwiches for us. Are you kidding me?
She has to leave Manwich and charades night so she can pop in the limo and go clubbing.
Yeah.
Right.
Dad, she's in Paris this weekend.
Right.
I'm getting nervous about it.
Right.
Oh, you should have gotten a girl more like your mom.
But you promised you'd be back for the three-legged race.
No, we're only going to need 3 potato sacks this week.
Right. Are you kidding me? She's so gone.
Money. Everybody like this.
Oh, when you were showing me some of these pictures, I saw a pretty outrageous that one. This one.
This is of other girls.
We'll know beforehand that they're wanting this kind of style, right?
Right.
That's kind of. I know that in today's market, this is it's pretty normal.
He doesn't want her showing some
as a
skin.
Mormon, kind of go against what our
Sure.
beliefs. We believe in modest dress. Nothing too short, nothing too raunchy,
We'll see.
And that's kind of
that's what she wants to do.
of the modeling world.
She doesn't want
As
guys
an
drooling
agency,
over
we
her.
don't really look for work that's nudity
Okay,
driven,
that's very comforting.
He's out of his mind.
Oh, he's going
fucking
fucking nuts.
losing his fucking mind. And that lady was just humoring him, like, "Oh fuck, we'll get this chick showing all sorts of skin. Just give me a couple weeks."
Because he knows nothing makes him more uncomfortable than Kirliam becoming aware that she's hot, but at the same time, he can't tell her not to do this because then she'll leave him anyway.
It's like, what? You tell me what to do?
Yeah. So
I don't like that.
exactly. So he's fucked on either side,
Yep.
and he can't pretend to be okay with the modeling
No.
thing. He's doing a
Right.
terrible job of it.
Horrid.
Kirliam is not answering her phone. Oh boy,
This is when she's on the shoot.
Oh
boy, we've all been here.
Oh yeah.
Let's be honest with each other. We've all been here.
Where is she? Fucking bitch.
Right. Oh, especially when you feel like you're out of your league. So then your mind just fucking
knew it.
fucking starts playing tricks on you.
Yeah.
Calling from Syracuse to my girlfriend's dorm in Westchester.
Oh,
the
Christ.
worst. She wasn't picking up, and then she finally would. There's music, and we just have fun. I'll call you back later. But hang on a second.
How did that work out
Hello?
for you?
It's at work. Bad.
Long distance relationships with girls not answering phones could be the worst thing that could happen to a guy.
Oh, the worst.
It's horrendous.
But then, of course, me, anytime I was out, hang on a second, I got a phone call I got to take.
Yeah,
Anthony, could you please call before you don't just drop by my dorm? Could you call? Okay, don't leave me. All right, don't leave me.
She was fucking other guys.
Oh yes.
For me, it was this girl Jen who was at Boston College.
Oh no.
And I was in Rochester and did the old drive to Boston, and she was like a summer love fling thing that I thought was more than that. And showed up at her dorm because I called her. She's like, oh, you're here. Like it was weird. Like, you're here. Not, oh, wow, you're here. It was like, oh, you're here. And I'm like, yeah, man. You want to get lunch or I can pick you up? And I finally talked her into allowing me to go to her dorm. And then she showed up in the lobby area of the fucking dorm area. And we had small talk, but then stupid here finally started figuring it all out in my head. Like, I think she doesn't want me here.
I get it. Oh man.
I see what's going on here.
I think she told her new athlete boyfriend, it's Gregg the weenie. I'll go down and talk to him.
Probably.
Oh, no.
So and it was just polite talk. I'm like, but this summer was amazing for us, I thought.
No.
The Opster doesn't realize the summer is over.
Summer's over.
Summer, love
Danny
it.
Zuko'd you.
Exactly.
That's what I did as I walked out the fucking dorm.
Yes.
You jumped in that car going up into the sky all by yourself.
How does it go from like, holy fuck, I think we're in love, to polite talk in a lobby area?
It's just like Labor Day, right? It's all sunny, warm, you're at the beach, and then the day after Labor Day, it's dismal, cold, and cloudy. No one's on the beach. It's like, what the fuck happened?
You should have showed up in your leather pants and started singing that you had chills that were multiplying.
I really liked her a lot at the time.
Oh, man.
And that was the last time I ever talked to her.
Is it painful?
Oh, it was brutal.
She's the one that left
at
the
the
messages
time.
for you?
Huh?
Fucking new guys or no?
No, that's the Buffalo Bro.
Tell me more.
Right. That was the Buffalo Bro. That's the story for another day. If people haven't heard it.
Yeah, did you get very far?
That bitch. Wow, that's fucking
It was
not
just
nice.
like small talk. I'm like, what are you talking about? Remember Montauk? Remember going to the beaches? Remember?
Yeah, she remembers.
Fucked her, right?
Remember?
She wants to keep it a memory.
Yeah.
Nothing more. Go away.
You got a hold of some college dick.
Yeah.
That was it.
Fucking.
Oh, young Gregg showed up and no part of you.
But like most guys, when you're in sap mode, you're in denial the whole time. Like, oh, she's probably Oh, she's probably busy. She probably, like, I don't know, went for a run and wants to shower or something before I get there.
Yeah, that's why, she told me not to just show up.
Right, I understand that. Like, you're always
she wants to look good.
Right, you're reasoning in your head.
Somebody's not handling their new college workload well.
Right,
First
of all, she's busy. She's busy, and if I just show up, she can't do the homework.
Right.
And if I just show up and she's in a robe or with her hair up and no makeup on, she'll feel bad.
I guess I'm too much of a distraction for her.
Right.
And I remember, like, when I finally realized, which I should have realized way sooner, I couldn't, I wanted out of there so fucking fast.
When did you realize? What was the moment that you
When she walked down and, like, I was like, you would think, okay, a couple minutes down here, then we'll go to, like, just...
Oh, go up to the room.
Yeah, but I was just... Yeah, so maybe she could get her things and then we could leave type of shit. I wasn't even, like, fast forwarding to hopefully, jumping in bed with her.
You were just a visitor.
Yeah,
in
but I'm
the
thinking,
lobby.
okay, she'll now say, all right, well, come on up. I can't wait to show you my dorm room.
Something, yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to show you.
And then
be a photo of you in there.
Yeah, let's and then let me get my stuff, and I gotta, whatever, and then we'll leave, and there's none of that. And then I'm just awkwardly talking, waiting for that moment. I'm like, oh my God, I see what's going on here. You don't want me here at all.
And you were like, I don't have any other business being in Boston.
Oh, no.
I really looked no, a lot of, no, there was other people. It was Geneseo. A whole bunch of Geneseo people moved to Boston, so we were always going there. Just
Did you go to
party and
lunch?
Stuff. No. Oh, no.
How was the long drive home?
It was fucking brutal.
Depressing.
I stayed in Boston because, like I said, because back then you jumped in the car with a whole bunch of dudes. I didn't drive myself, so I had to wait it out. I didn't want to be in Boston.
Oh man, you had to hang.
I couldn't wait to get the fuck out of there.
So what did she hug you goodbye?
Dude, this is so many years ago. I don't remember all the details, so I don't want to make it up for the radio. I just remember it was awkward. I don't know if there was a hug, but I knew that, wow, I will probably never talk to her again. Not because I'm sitting there going, you bitch or anything. I realized, oh, fuck, she has so moved on from me.
Oh, yeah. How long had it been since you saw her previously?
I don't, not long.
More than 2 weeks?
Well, I mean, summer's over. She goes to college, and I'm in Rochester doing my thing. So it might have taken a few weeks to get up there.
Had you been talking on the phone?
It could have been a month.
It could have been a month,
immediately.
probably.
Yeah, immediately. She got her
Had you been
first taste
talking
of
on the
black
phone?
dick, and that was just for you.
Black dick.
Had you been talking on the phone with her and stuff?
Oh.
Fuck yeah, we're keeping in touch.
How was it on the phone? Was she like cool?
See, like I said, this is. We're talking. This is like.
But there were probably signs.
This could be like
10 years ago.
This could be like 10 years ago. Thanks, Jimmy. This could be 20 something.
24 years ago.
She was afraid you'd see all the soul glow in her room in the fucking and size 14 basketball shoes under the bed, and long shorts.
Hey, what are these?
Let's just put it this way: she's an old broad now.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
And those perky tits are certainly nowhere near perky anymore.
Whose Billy Ocean CD is this?
She could be in her 40s now.
That's good, fucker. She got greedy in the moment, and now she's old and fucking with some
Who the
schlub.
fuck knows? That was it. Who knows? She could
look
be.
her up on Facebook.
Yeah, we could probably try to do that.
Do you remember her name? I mean,
Yeah.
you should look it up.
Oh yeah, I remember her name.
How could you forget?
Conti McFlatlever.
Oh yeah.
I didn't have a car at the time too, and I would have had. I had to. I did a couple of times. She was going to Dowling College down there.
Right.
Just after she left Quinnipiac, and I used to have to take the train from Huntington to Dowling College.
How long was that?
It was so long because it was 3 different rail lines on the Long Island Railroad that you had to take.
But you would do anything if you
just sitting on that.
You got bit by the love bug. Right, you would.
I was on that train for fucking hours.
Just wanted to give you a call. Get on the train now. So it'll be a couple hours.
Oh, good. And then I fucking I'm walking down that main street there in Oakdale for Dowling, and it's like, oh, a florist. I'll get a rose.
Oh,
oh yes, I did.
To be honest, I think I did something similar to that.
I'll get a rose. She'll like me. more.
She's gonna be so excited to see
This is
me.
gonna bring our relationship back together
And
again.
in fairness to these girls, there's nothing worse than your new friends at college and you're meeting these new guys and fucking schlubbo,
Old
time
fucking
placekeeper shows up.
Old douchebag shows up.
Ugh.
With his
She got a
train ticket in
new,
his pocket.
her new fun fucking college drinking friends.
Yeah.
And me without a car because they repoed it.
Army jacket with a train ticket and a
Exactly.
She was a freshman in my case, and I was out of college, so it was like a 4 or 5 year four-ish difference. So, yeah. Maybe 5, because I was definitely out of college, and the Opster might have did an extra year at college because he was having fun.
There you go.
You just stuck around?
Yeah, stuck around. I was a stick-around guy, thinking that I could keep the dream going.
8 years of college down the fucking drain.
The worst thing you could do is walk around a college campus when you don't go there anymore.
So what would you do?
Everyone looks at you. I'm like, dude, I'm only a year older than you fucks. Relax.
Doesn't matter.
But what would you do?
Yeah.
What?
Did you get an apartment and then just walk around campus?
I started my radio career close by, so I had an excuse, but it was nice that I was just on the outskirts of the college.
And so every now and then you'd come and
Every now and
hang
then,
out.
I hung out at the bars every night with them. Are you kidding me? I was keeping the dream alive.
Wait, so what happened when you showed up in fucking this
Yeah, go ahead.
Dowling
So now
college?
you got your
With a
rose.
rose and a fucking dumb army jacket?
Oh, I
With
showed
no
up.
ride. No
And,
ride.
Did she know you were coming?
Yeah, that time she knew I was coming. I don't think
She
she was
instructed
happy
you to
about it
tell
or
her.
anything. Yeah, because I had instructed. I did as instructed.
She wasn't happy
I told
about
her,
it?
clear the bedroom of any fucking cum-stained sheets. I'm coming over. And, yeah, and then we just went and ate in this stupid cafeteria thing there.
You fuck her?
I don't think that time. No, it was over.
You think she was done with you?
Oh, fuck yeah. It was so over.
Did you think she was done with you when you were on the train and buying Rose?
No. I had an inkling, but I was sure that Rose was just going to fucking
Win her
bring
over.
everything back together.
A single Rose.
These fucking broads should have jumped in a time machine to find out what we would become.
Exactly.
You
fucker.
motherfuckers. I was
Exactly.
a goddamn catch.
You fucking rot away with your husband and your dumb kids and fucking wherever the hell you live now. Pennsylvania.
Oh God! But when
Good for you.
when you have that realization and you're not ready to move on, but they are. That was brutal
Bad
growing
news.
up. That is
Bad
the
news.
worst feeling.
Those
that can
hits
hit a
were
guy.
fucking hard back then. Now it's like if you're seeing a girl and you like her and then she fucking like blows you off or something, it's just like, whatevs.
Oh, yeah.
It's really just kind of like, there's no emotional to you could cut that shit right off. Back then, it was devastating.
Well, it's the innocence that you finally get over, I guess. But
I don't think there was one girl that I talked to and then had any type of physical contact with, like touch the shoulder or something, that I didn't immediately fall in love with. Like love. Like love.
and dude,
What a dick bag.
I didn't realize this. It starts young.
Yeah.
Because my son's 3.5.
Uh-oh.
And it's already happening
Starting to
to
look.
him. He's attracted to this one girl in his classroom.
She white?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's a girl. Good.
She's actually probably, if I must say, the hottest chick in his class.
There he goes. He knows.
Well, what are you judging her on? What makes her hot to you?
I must say, I would say she's the hottest chick in his class. And he, I hang out in the classroom a little bit because I don't really have a life after the show, so I'll hang for an hour here and there, and he's working it, man, in his little 3.5-year-old brain.
Yeah.
And I picked him up from school the other day, and he made a treasure map. And I go, "What's the treasure map for?" And I go, "Well, it's for me and blah blah."
It ends right at her box. Wow, starts at her ankles.
Goes to daddy's bank account.
Yeah, exactly. Right to her veg, and then right to the next girl.
To everything, this treasure map was like probably the most amazing thing in his 3.5-year-old brain. To me, it was a lot of scribbles and stuff. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
I go, "Oh, a treasure map for you and blah blah," and he goes, "Yeah." I go, "So, how was it?" He goes, "Well,
oh no,
we didn't get to play."
Why?
And in my head, I'm like, "Oh my God, please don't tell me she blew him off in his treasure map. That means everything to his little brain."
He was going to like what? They were going to
He
go on a
made
little
this treasure map
expedition?
for him and her.
Right, to go follow it and get a
in
treasure?
the classroom, whatever,
Yeah,
some
yeah.
dumb thing, and she, for whatever reason, didn't play with him.
Oh, that bitch.
But I could see in his eyes, and he's only 3.5. Like the like was a bit devastating to him.
Now you give him that good advice. When the girls do that, you have to kill them.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Exactly. Make sure she's not treasure mapping with a you-know-what. That's all you need.
I wanted to pull her aside and go, do me a fucking favor. Will you
come
fucking
on.
play treasure fucking map with my kid?
But then you get older and you realize
brutal.
how much time you spent being a sap was wasted. That if you just hadn't been a sap,
just don't be a sap.
You know how many girls you could have gotten
Dude.
just by not
Man.
being a sap?
Crazy.
I wasted a bunch of years being a sap.
Me
for
too.
real, man. For reals.
I love you.
For fucking reals. My whole time in Buffalo.
That's sweet.
My whole time in Buffalo, I could officially say I was a sap.
Yeah.
Nothing better than telling a girl you love her and then she goes, "Oh, that's sweet." Oh, no.
Exactly.
Oh, no. Ew, junior high and high school stunk on ice. Oh, what a pain in the ass all that shit was.
One of the Buffalo stories, there was always the old boyfriend that was around that she swears she wasn't still with, and that fast forwarded to her when she got mad at me, decided to leave messages of her having sex with her ex on my voicemail.
Love that one.
Which I proceeded to play for her mom and her grandfather because those two people thought she was like a fucking angel. So I'm like, well, here's your angel daughter. That's the short version of that story. But there was another guy that was around, and he ended up being on one of these home improvement shows. And when we were doing I think it was the Virus tour. Do you remember when I forgot what show it was, but it pulled up to the same hotel as us with a giant fucking display on the side? It's one of these home improvement where they go into a shithole and make it cool. And I'm like, holy fuck. And it was the guy that I knew from Buffalo that was friends with my quote, because at this point I don't believe she ever thought I was her boyfriend, quote, girlfriend. And I remember one time going over to her house unexpectedly. I'm like, oh, where is she? Oh, maybe she's in the basement. So I go down the basement, and she's on the fucking washing machine, and he's extremely close to her.
No.
Not naked, but
Yeah, but
extremely
doesn't matter.
close. And all of a sudden I'm like, oh, hi, Greg. Oh, he's helping me move. And like a fucking sap, I'm like, oh, okay. Well, anyway, I'm here. What do you want to do now? It was so obvious.
So obvious.
When you use your older eyes to look back at some of this shit, you're like, oh my God, what a fucking sap I was.
Yeah.
But then I actually ran into him when, I think it was Worcester. Didn't we play outside Worcester or something?
With Tracy Morgan, yes.
Okay. And he was there. I'm like, I forgot his name even, or we could look him up.
Tim Allen?
Tim Allen. And also, it was good to see the guy, and I had to ask him, like, come on, dude, tell me. And he's like, he admitted that he was with her the whole time. Like, I figured, whatever. Because now this is years. I need to know how bad does she look nowadays. He goes, oh man, she's a big fat pig.
My wife.
And then we start fucking laughing and kind of high fiving, which was weird because at the time he was my fucking competition, I guess.
Jesus Christ. But you know that whole look thing. There was a girl, and I guess her family was hosting this kid from fucking England.
Right.
And,
oh, Jesus, seriously?
I know.
How old was she? 16, 17?
She was like 16. I was going out with her at the time, and this kid from England comes up, and they're just all hanging out, like smoking weed and ciggies and stuff and everything. And then I'd come over and we'd be hanging out, and you'd look over real quick and just see them like looking at each other,
right?
Like making eyes and stuff, and then they'd look away real quick. And it's like, maybe they're just, pals. Maybe, this.
That's probably an inside joke they told you.
Yeah. You're just trying not to remember.
You don't want to
believe,
right?
Believe it. Yeah. That he's laying some uncircumcised English cock to her. Fucking prick.
I think when I turned, I'll be honest, I think when I turned 30 was when I was like, ugh, I wasn't a sap.
That was enough?
I think I was a sap well into my late 20s, though.
Yeah, definitely.
But then I absolutely knew I wasn't a sap anymore. I was just like, oh, just fucking keep your eyes open, you idiot.
Jesus. Yeah,
But I think I made it to 30 being a fucking sap. 28, 29, definitely.
I would build up, like, like relationships in my head.
Oh, yeah.
That weren't even fucking there.
Oh,
like
yeah.
there was a cute girl at school, and I have this whole thing, and I literally start falling in love with a girl I never talked to.
Right.
I never even fucking talked to her.
I used to write in my head in high school.
Oh no.
I used to write love notes to girls that I didn't talk to in my head, but never actually write them or give them to them.
Dude, why would you?
Like I just sit there staying up at night, like,
and you get
and then
all
I'm going
that-
to tell them that.
You get all that that emotion, that heartbreak out of nothing. Nothing. She didn't even know nothing was there.
I had an amazing relationship with this girl in high school. This is a true story, too. You want to know what the relationship was? I would follow her home every day.
There you go.
From a distance.
Yeah.
And it was the most amazing relationship. To me, that was everything. Like it felt like it was a relationship because I was following
Who was
her
it,
home.
Jodie Foster?
I know. And then I'd see her in the hallway, and the heart would just go. And I thought she knew, like that, you know.
Oh,
I thought she was
didn't know
feeling
anything.
This. Of course,
I
I
didn't give a shit.
I thought she was feeling exactly the same shit I was, but you know, she was too scared to tell me as well. So that's why just following her home was the greatest thing ever. And I felt like maybe she knew I was following her home, and that was cool for her because she was too scared too. But she had no fucking idea who I was. B, she never knew I was fucking following her home.
You mean you didn't play Ozzy when you walked by our house and write a note that said, if you want to know who I am, wear this. And then they wore the scarf the next day, but you didn't tell them who you were.
Then why'd you tell them to wear it?
Because I was mentally ill.
She did the same thing with him with a noose. Wear this.
You walked by her
so
house playing
bad.
Ozzy?
Yeah, my friend Frank. And I went and slipped a note in her mailbox. And I was...
Wish it was a suicide note. Terrible.
I fucking...
embarrassing.
Yeah, I'm very embarrassed by this part because I kind of wanted her to know who I... Because everybody knew that I loved Ozzy. And so I wrote something in Spanish at the bottom of the letter, but it was the name of an Ozzy album in Spanish.
Why? Why in Spanish?
I don't know.
Oh, is that stupid?
Yes, it was.
You were poetic.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
It was very stupid.
This'll fucking this'll. There was a girl that was she looked like a 16 or it was might have been younger, 15-year-old Anne Romano, and I was in love with her.
Ew.
Oh, she had a little perky red hair and stuff, and I just was like head over heels. This was in like junior high in California when I was out there, and I remember building up a relationship. Out of nothing. There was nothing there. I was in class with her. Yeah, this was my Anne Romano girlfriend.
That's hilarious.
That never happened. And I remember that song, If You Leave Me Now, You Take Away
your
the
song.
Biggest Part of... And when that would play, I would think of her and think of how heartbreaking it would be if she left me, but we were never together. What an asshole! What an asshole!
Were you ever convinced that an older woman was attracted to you when you were?
Hated older
Yes,
women.
I was.
No, I'm talking when I was, I would say 12-ish.
No.
So I didn't even have a real dick yet. My
did.
uncle, my uncle is about 10 or 11 years older than me. I think that's about right. So he came around. He was in his early 20s, and he brought the fucking bikini broads around because it was my grandma's beach house. And one of the broads that came around just paid attention to me.
Oh.
Politely. Now that I look at my older eyes back at the situation,
Yes.
I was convinced she was fucking in love with me.
Did you get a little boner?
All that
Were you
shit.
getting a little boner?
But I'm 12. What would she fucking want from me? But in my dumb, still developing brain, I was convinced because she gave me just a tiny bit of attention. I started fast forwarding that we would be boyfriend and girlfriend. She was 23 years old.
With a 12-year-old.
With a 12-year-old boy that still didn't have a real dick yet. Not a hint of a muscle even. Nothing.
Fantastic.
Do you know, I used to have the same thing on my paper out. There was a woman who was older, and I got real vibes from her. I thought I would crank my dick to her. I would replay every
How old were you?
interaction.
12, 13?
I want to say 13, 12
Okay.
in that area, but every interaction we had, her robe would always be a little bit open. I fucking every day would replay that moment and just crank it.
But here's the question. Now that you're older, looking back, do you think there was actually something going on with her?
Yeah,
Like,
'cause we would talk
kind
for-
of she kind of liked to be a little bit of a tease, or she just didn't think twice that her robe might have been open a little.
I think she thought it was a fun, flirty thing to do with the nothing
fun,
sexually.
flirty.
Yeah, like
With
she
the
just thought it
boys
was
from the
fun.
neighborhood?
Yeah, just kind of cute to flirt with the 12 or 13-year-old. Nothing like she wanted to fuck me. It was nothing like that.
Oh, I was convinced this, my uncle's friend. Oh, my God. How embarrassing.
It's always just embarrassing.
What was I going to do if it...
Nothing.
I had a 10-speed bike.
Get on my bike.
Right.
We'll go ride somewhere.
When I was 16, a girl I had a crush on wrote "Hi Sam" in my notebook.
Oh shit!
And I spent the next 6 months trying to figure out how I was going to take that note to "I'm asking you out on a date." Never said a word to her after that. Why would I?
Because you have to, the beginning of the part was if you think I'm fucking you, you must be.
Hi Sam.
Did I ever tell the caddy story?
Embarrassing.
So embarrassing.
The caddy story. There was I was a caddy for many years. For people that don't know, and every once in a while you'd have to caddy for their kids, which was so annoying. They were the same age as you, and they would be the biggest fucking pricks.
Yeah,
because their parents had money. But I caddied for this one couple's daughter who was my age, and I was out of my mind. Like, oh, this girl is the hottest girl ever. I couldn't have been more than 14, maybe. And then I had to clean her, her bag at the end of the round, and I was colossal.
Oh no!
And I was,
no! She had diverticulitis, and you had to scoop the feces out of her colostomy.
I was convinced. I was convinced because the one stupid round of golf where I had a caddy for her that, she liked me as much as I was attracted to her. Yeah. Of course, that's nonsense, and I never talked to her again. But as I was cleaning her bag, I'm like, I wonder what's in here. And I think I told the story before, and I found a tampon.
Oh.
It drove me insane.
Just because you know her.
And I took a trophy. I took it with me.
Wow,
you stole a tampon?
You used to stalk girls and steal their tampons.
What a fucking
You're a little
creep.
Oh,
What
wow.
a creep.
That's a good one.
I'm 14.
I don't care. That's
all
creepy.
that shit is just fucking like.
What a creep.
I don't remember
the
what
Oakster
I
was.
brought it home, and I felt like I had some weird connection with her.
Did you make a hair doll?
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Did you put your foot up on the toilet like the instructions and shove it up your asshole?
I would have deserved that at that point.
Like,
what a loser.
That was yanking material as a kid.
But
I stole
the instructions on the back of a tampon box.
But there was something about like this is hers, and I don't know.
The
man.
intimacy of
It goes in her pussy.
Yeah, which I couldn't even understand.
Crazy.
Even at like 14, I was still mine was blown by pussy.
It's proof of her vagina.
I guess
it exists.
I don't even need
There.
a stupid psychologist calling it. I don't need to know what that means. I just know I was fucking out of my mind with hormones.
We lived next door to two really sexy teenage girls. I was probably 12, and they would dry their underwear on the line. And it's the only time I'm not really into. I stole a pair of satin panties.
Oh.
And I fucking cranked. And they had been dried and washed.
Oh my God.
I would wrap those around my dick and jerk off for a fucking couple of years. That got me.
You'd wrap them around your dick.
That soft, satiny panty. I cranked that on my prick for years.
Oh my
maybe
God.
2 years. I kept it in a box. Like I didn't know what to do with it.
You never cleaned it?
No, I didn't come on it. There was no loads on it.
Oh, no loads on it. That's disgusting. You're still getting fucking pre. Here comes the pre.
So anyway,
Just smelled like sweaty dick all the time.
Yeah.
No, I would just rub it like and put it on my face and dream of their asses.
I liked the panty drawer every so often. I remember being on a few jobs and looking in a few panty drawers. Just looking.
You ever see that one that looks like the bottom of a Band-Aid when it's pulled off?
The one
like, great, rag panties.
The rag panties are great.
Yuck.
I love the rag panties.
Good old rag panties.
And then the dirty ones, too, in the hamper.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
You look in there
ever
and just see
sniff 'em?
some fucking, yeah.
You ever smell like a little ass part of it?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Fucking look in there with that stupid, why is that white fucking material in there to show a world of hurt?
Well, that's probably so, she knows what a fucking disaster she has.
Why don't we get back to Alan and Kirliam?
Yes.
So I guess the point is the reason I like this show is because I just understand being a sap. I think most guys have.
I think now we all know.
You think women are
We're all
saps too?
saps.
when they're figuring it all out when they're younger?
They have a little more power over.
I think they
women
do
are
have a little more power.
Women tend to be more saps later.
Yeah, maybe
because
that's
they're
it. I think
convinced that
so.
they're going to get married. They're
You know
convinced they're
what?
going to have kids. And,
Very good.
And once guys figure it out, then the women become saps.
Right. Once we give up. Yes.
Keith in Milwaukee has to pay closer attention. He writes, "Which one of you wrote a note with a check if you love me box?"
Oh,
wasn't that you?
I think that was Jimmy.
It
was
probably-
check, or no, it was check here. If it was something else, it wasn't if you love me.
It was something about if
Like
you notice
me
me or like me.
Oh yeah, do you like me too? Check. Yeah, I did that.
Yeah. You'd always give girls an option. Yeah, you could
would give
fucking
them an
kiss
out.
me or throw yourself into the sticker bushes.
Yeah, that was Julie. Her name was. I remember one girl, Sandy. I used to talk to on the phone, and this is why I'm a stand-up, because I would fucking just read out of Blanche Knott's. Remember Blanche Knott would have those Polish jokes, black jokes. She was a very, very famous, truly tasteless jokes. They were called. And there was a bunch of them. There was some of them were great. They would be broken up into sections, or they'd be all Polish jokes. And I would just sit on the phone for hours and just read her jokes, and she would either laugh or not laugh. I remember how personally I took it when she wouldn't laugh.
Oh,
I used
wow.
to love making her laugh.
Oh, but over the phone?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Jimmy phoning it in.
Yeah.
Yes, just phoning in his material.
I was better at phoners then than I am now.
Well, Kirliam and Alan from 90 Day Fiance. So now, it started with the Kirliam is not answering her phone. That was about an hour ago.
Right, so she's at her shoot.
So that reminded me of some, all right, I got it. So now she's getting her shots done.
Yeah, she's getting her photos taken, but Alan's calling her.
This guy's so insecure that he doesn't understand that she's not answering her phone because she's in the middle of fucking getting her modeling shots done.
Yes.
I tried to call Kirliam at the photo shoot, and she didn't pick up. I was a little worried.
Oh, dang.
Hope everything is going well. Being a supermodel, I guess.
Voicemail is leaving.
Love you.
Oh, God.
Bye. A million things were running through my head, and none of them were positive.
Like things falling off your head, your hair. Poor fuck.
Don't mind me.
It's him walking into the shoot.
And
he showed up to the
because,
shoot.
because she wasn't answering her phone, he walked into the shoot.
Yeah, he showed up while she's taking
Oh my God, this is not going to play out well.
That's not.
I support it.
Yeah, but when women smell that shit, they're done.
Possessiveness.
They're done when they smell that insecurity crap.
I'm absolutely blown away by how stunning Kirliam is. But seeing a room full of people staring at her, most of them men, it's a little hard to stomach.
Oh boy,
You dumb Mormon fuck.
Yeah, really.
You are so sunk.
This guy, we're running out of show, but this guy, go ahead, Tim in Jersey. We should have went to the phones. Everyone had a fucking
Timmy!
story. Everyone had a story.
Listen, you won't. This is fucking embarrassing, but I figured if I'm going to tell somebody, I'll tell you guys. So there's this girl. I have 4 sisters, 2 older, 2 younger. And this one girl, Yvonne, used to come over and hang out with one of my older sisters all the time. She'd leave her purse in the bathroom, right? So one day I'm going through her purse in the bathroom looking for anything to get, my raging heart on so I can whack off thinking about her in the next room. And I find a tampon, right? And it's like, the top's open, like the plastic's open, but it was one of the newer ones, like in a plastic sleeve,
Yeah.
So I took it out and I pushed it out a little bit and I jerked off on it. And I put it back in this sleeve and I put it back in the plastic.
Oh, man.
That's very antisocial.
That is antisocial.
But
so when she used to call the house, like I'd get her on the phone and get her to talk to me, like ask her for some advice, and I go in the bathroom and jerk off, but you got to do it really quietly because you don't want her to know. Like she hears you breathing heavy, she's going to know something's up. So you got to be real quiet when you smack it. When I had her on the phone, I'm like, "Can you tell me why I don't get good grades in school?"
Oh, so just hearing her voice and you'd be jacking. That is some really
So I just listen to her talk and I say, "What was that? What did you
antisocial
say?"
behavior.
So then, absolutely, it was like fucking psychotic. So now I just kill puppies.
Yeah.
No. She actually ended up being like they all turn out to be fucking fat and disgusting, and married some ex-welder.
Love that.
You know,
Well, you also said you were hoping she would get pregnant so you guys would fall in love.
Oh. Yeah, absolutely. I wanted her to get pregnant so she
with the tampon
actually
thing.
fall in love with me because I was 11.
Oh, you were 11.
And, I was going to be married and have kids by the time I was 12.
Exactly.
Because I was such a fucking man.
She's not shoving a tampon in her when she's ovulating, sir.
I know. I'm 11.
But he's
made no
11.
sense.
Of course, you don't know all that shit.
Yeah, I knew that, though.
You did?
Sure.
Yeah, I knew I couldn't arch seeds on a tamp and shove it in the cunt and get her
Oh,
pregnant.
no, I know that, but I mean, yeah, all right. Fair enough.
You know those 976 numbers?
Yes.
When they first came out, I first got wind of that from my older brother because he called it and put me on the phone once. I thought it was funny. 1 month, I would, it's like 60 seconds or 45 seconds for like $3.
Yeah.
I call it, I go jerk off, come back out, call it again, go jerk off, come back, call it again. My father gets the phone bill. Now, he's a cop, right, for like 30 years, right? A tough guy, right? He gets the phone bill. It's like $1,300. Back in like 1982.
That's a lot of fucking money, man.
Huge.
Jesus.
So he's like, what the fuck is this? And I blamed it on my brother. He got his ass beat.
You're psychotic, man.
I was such a fucking asshole, man. But hey, listen, as many times as I spurged on fucking anything I could find, it always was her face.
Wow.
You know, I joined one of those 900 numbers when they first came out. I had to send a money order to California. I had to go like a $90 for a month. You get a month and they get a code with it. So for a month you could call up unlimited and jerk off with these live girls.
How was it?
It was live girls or was it just a recording?
It was live girls.
All right,
and
sir.
I got
You
it.
just had your say.
And I called exactly. I was interviewing me for his podcast.
Right, thanks.
I called the minute I got it. I called up to talk. And I guess it was like fucking 9 in the morning or whatever here. And then it was so early there.
Yeah. Oh, no.
So I called it and the woman answered and she's like, hello. And I'm like, hi. And she's like, yeah. I'm like, well, I got the number. And she's like, you want to talk about that now?
Yes, you fuck.
Yeah, and she did. And I fucking jerked off. Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
I remember those lines.
Yeah. Was she into it?
No. Not at all. She would have been more turned on telling me how to put a transmission in.
Back to Kirlium. She likes modeling. Alan is more concerned here. He's panicking.
Oh, yeah.
What did you think?
That is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could you do that every day?
Yeah, I like it.
I tried to call you.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Were you in the middle of shooting or makeup or something like that? Oh, you're doing makeup?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah, what?
Yeah, you look too pretty when you model.
Too pretty.
Thank you.
You look too pretty.
Thank
I
you.
don't like it.
I don't like it.
Promise you won't get sucked up?
Oh.
Why are you asking this?
You won't leave me?
Oh.
Let's just go.
Ah.
Okay.
And that's a visual. We're not watching it today. We just got the audio clips, but
whoa,
her eyes are like that was her brain going.
Enough.
What?
Don't leave.
The best way to guarantee that somebody's going to leave you,
say, "Don't leave me."
is to say, "Please don't leave me."
Oh,
don't
that's
leave
the
me.
worst.
Nah, she's not going. She's a good girl.
Some guy here, I think it was on Pal Talk, said that in high school he was literally begging a girl not to break up with him. And he thinks of it now and just cringes.
Yeah.
Like you still get that visceral,
of course,
like horrible feeling because he was probably in the middle of there going, "Don't leave me,"
crying.
Oh,
that's embarrassing.
Did you ever cry around a girl in high school?
Oh yeah,
I've done that in adulthood.
That's terrible.
Used to cry a lot.
Oh,
in front of no.
Yeah,
that I could absolutely say I didn't do.
Oh,
thinking it would be a sympathy angle or something.
I do that if I'm watching TV or a movie now, it's hard not to drop a few.
Oh, Jesus, you fruit.
All right, well, there's a line somewhere between I cry too much and you, on the other hand.
I would
refuses.
Probably his opposite extremes.
Old Death Valley eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't cry in front of them, but as soon as I was, they were gone, I would put on REM. Everybody hurts sometimes.
Sometimes. Everybody. Bitches. You fucking bitches.
That'll get you.
It is.
I don't even know what the fuck it was like.
They destroy us.
Some high school bullshit.
Not me, they didn't. I just fucked them and forgot them.
Yeah.
Didn't fuck anyone.
Stuck it right in there.
It's the 4 F's.
Yeah.
Find them, feel them, fuck them, and forget them.
Yeah, then finger them.
Oh, find them, finger them. Wait,
find them, finger them, fuck them, fart on them, forget them.
You ever have the girl that comes back?
What?
And then you're just so not into it anymore?
No.
Oh, but you'll fuck her.
Never happened.
Really?
No, I would have been right back into her again.
Once a girl is gone, they're like fucking convicts and gotten out. They never show back up.
They never come back.
I had a girl come back, and then she's like, "Isn't this great? We're back together and stuff." I'm like, I just didn't feel the same. I was like,
yeah,
it was over. That was the one where I found the giant sneakers in the trunk. I told that story too, right?
That's not good.
I decided to stay back and start my radio career while everyone decides to move to Boston and have an amazing fucking, social life. And we would go there a lot, and we looked like the idiots coming from cold Rochester where nothing's happening for a 23, 24-year-old. And they're in Boston, like, I don't know. They had millions of opportunities just to have a good fucking time.
Parties.
Always. And my girlfriend, we were together a good year and a half at this point.
That's a full relationship back then.
She decided she wanted to go with the Boston gang, and I was like, fuck, man. But you're too young to make it official and stuff. And you're like, shit, we're just out of college, and you're going to do this. But you can't tell her not to. So, but she moved to actually Cape Cod. Yeah. And then and just like the other one, it was tough to get her to commit to me going there. And it finally happened. She's like, all right. I'm like, I'm in Boston. I went to Boston for New Year's. I'm like, but I didn't want to be in Boston for New Year's. I wanted to be with her, but I used the excuse, I'm in Boston New Year's. But, I actually went to Boston with the hope that I would run into her. And so I drive all the way to Cape Cod from Boston. You know what that ride is? And she picks me up. No, I didn't drive because she picked me up. So how the fuck did I get there?
The train, probably.
I don't know if there's a train that goes.
Is there a helicopter?
Walking?
Is there a
submarine?
yak ride?
Might have been
a rickshaw.
Honestly,
balloon?
It might have been a bus or something.
Oh God!
No, because she absolutely didn't. I did not drive, and she picks me up wherever the fuck I went to. Maybe a train. I don't remember. Fuck. And she opens a trunk for me to put my bag in for this. I'm gonna be out there for a night. And there's giant basketball sneakers in her trunk.
Oh, that's.
And I'm just like, and at that moment, everything made sense. I'm like, oh, crap.
You didn't ask her that? Whose giant footwear is that?
I do believe at the time I did, and she was like, whatever.
Oh.
And we had a good time, and then I was just like, oh, that's over, obviously, because as soon as I leave, giant basketball sneaker guys coming around again.
Yep.
And I'm like, I ain't sharing a dude with my chick.
I'm not
so I'm
sharing
like, I had to
dude.
let
You said that wrong.
Oh, I ain't sharing a chick.
I ain't sharing a dude. Absolutely. Why should you?
Nice.
Yourself. No reason not to share with that hole.
That's your dude.
Absolutely.
Oh.
She can sit and stink that beautiful cock up.
Great. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I ain't sharing a fucking chick with a fucking whatever.
I get it.
I can't cover that.
Exactly. No, we understand.
And but then I move on to Buffalo, and she came to see me because now she's back in Rochester. The Cape Cod Boston thing didn't work out, and she came and saw me, and she was excited. She was done with that guy, whatever, and she hung out, and we had a good time. But there was just something that wasn't right.
Their stretched out vagina.
That was
giant stretched out vag.
Yeah, maybe it was her fucking Pistons tattoo and the giant pussy.
Weird way I felt bad. I'm like, I wanted to say you ruined this because I felt bad because I'm like, she was excited, like, all right, I had to figure some shit out, and no, I really want to be with you, and and I'm like, man, I'm done. I just knew. I didn't hate her or anything, but I was just like, this isn't the fucking same.
There was just the thought of a girl with another guy.
That's the worst
I don't
feeling
even think
ever.
I don't even think through memories I can conjure up the type of anger and helplessness and despair that feeling was.
Right.
back then. Like, you can't even conjure it up anymore.
No.
But it was horrible.
It was
because you were, in love.
You're like, but that should be me.
And then you're
I'm better than
picturing
that guy.
like her with another guy. It was the worst thing ever.
Yeah, when I was in Syracuse, my girlfriend ended up hooking up back in Westchester with another guy whose name was Sam.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
And it drove me to the brink of insanity for months.
Of course.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah, then you finally get over it.
Then you get over it, and you're better for
Realize
it.
you
but-
wasted a shitload of days being sad about it. Like, ugh.
And too much time in the relationship.
The second you fucking have a conversation with another girl and maybe touch her shoulder, it's over.
Right.
And it's like, fuck that other. I don't even know her name.
But unfortunately, that took some time back then.
Yes, it did.
So Alan is wondering if Kirliam really likes to model.
Natasha come today.
What'd she say?
She say I am good.
Oh, okay. So she liked your photos.
Yeah, she
And
likes.
she's already sending them out?
When I heard the agents want to book me, I
Oh.
was like, whoa, that's a big deal. And maybe this could be a career.
A career?
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I like it.
Sure?
Sure. What?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, no.
Because it's possible that might happen again, that I have to work and you have to go to a shoot. Like, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, you like the experience overall,
yeah,
right?
of course. Oh, my hair is so pretty.
Oh, my hair's so pretty, and yours
see,
is so falling out.
He's trying to be cool about it.
Yeah.
But he's like, fuck
The
that. He knows this is the
desperation.
end.
Yeah.
He knows this is the end. If
He's
she falls
seeing
into-
the beginning of the end.
But
right
there's
there.
so
Of
much
course.
desperate. Like, he's trying to fake
So
it, and
desperate.
he can't.
He
do
can't.
it.
Well, he can. He can fake it to her because her English isn't that great, but she's picking up a little,
Right.
Yeah.
but not to the extent it actually is what
Like,
you're
yeah,
saying.
yeah. Like, she can't pick up on the subtleties, but when he's in a parking lot saying, "You won't leave me, will you?"
Oh yeah, and she
It's
rolled.
like,
She kind of her eyes didn't roll, but they were. Like, she did this kind of like,
Yeah.
wow.
And then, you know how many of the other girls and people around the shoots, it's like, when he walks in or he drops her off and she's like, that is my boyfriend? That's my fiance? And they'll be like, that guy?
Yeah.
And then they just start talking shit about, really?
Right.
No, I'm sure he's very nice. I just doesn't look like the kind of guy that would be with you.
Right.
Oh, and just undermining.
Well, it ends with this final clip. He's panicking to the point this happened.
Panicking.
This is my favorite moment on 90 Day Fiance so far.
I love the innocence about Kirliam. I don't want anyone
Just
to take
going away.
advantage. Yeah, it was kind of weird for me walking in, and there was just a bunch of people, a bunch of guys, dudes looking at you.
They are not guys, they are professionals.
Yeah, I know, but
professionals.
Jealous.
No, I'm not jealous. It's just be careful.
Let's go.
I hate saying goodbye.
Yeah, me too.
Like every night.
Oh, this is where he now leaves his model girlfriend. She's officially now a model
Right,
girlfriend at his parents' house, so she could sleep on the pull-out.
What the fuck
At this
is
point,
wrong with
I
this
think you've got to throw your religion away, man,
Right?
because
Your religion's got to
it's
go
kinda
out
getting
the
in the
fucking
way.
window.
oh yeah.
It hurts too much. This 90 days will not work. I mean, don't you feel that way too?
Of course. When Alan asked me if I want to marry with him, I don't see like a emergency. Emergency, we have to marry now. But I am excited and I'm here to marry with him. So
No 90 days. As soon as possible.
okay.
Oh, God.
You really have to start planning, and it's going to be pretty crazy.
Because he's such an idiot. He's convinced, all right, if I just get her married, then all that, whatever she's thinking in her head will
That
go
don't
away.
fucking matter.
Imaginary things that she's thinking in her head, because she's not even thinking any of that stuff yet.
Done.
Not only is
He's
she going to
so
leave
done.
him, but she's going to get all of his shit too. She's going to get half of his mom's
Right.
sloppy joes.
Yeah.
Right.
Sloppy Joes. Oh, that's great. What an idiot.
There you go.
A true buffoon.
Can't wait for episode 5.
Yes.
Me neither, brother.
You know
Me
what?
neither.
You know what he should probably do?
What?
I'm thinking? Sherry's Berries.
What?
I think Sherry's Berries
Really?
would get that relationship right in order. She's not leaving him if he gets her wonderful Sherry's Berries for Valentine's Day. And just think you could do the same thing. something they can enjoy. Giant freshly dipped strawberries from Sherry's Berries. And it starts at just $19.99. Over 40% savings. Or double the berries for just $10 more. Yes. And you just need the code OPIE when you order. Enormous, romantic, fresh, juicy, mouth-watering, dipped in white milk and dark chocolatey goodness, topped with chocolate chips, decorative swizzle, or nuts. And they're 40% off from Sherry's Berries. Here's the only way you're going to get this amazing Valentine's Day deal. And we're talking giant freshly dipped strawberries starting at $19.99, or double the berries for just $10 more. Visit berries.com. BERRIES.com. Click on the microphone in the top right corner. Type in OPIE. Go to berries.com. Click on that microphone. Type in OPIE. Hurry, hurry, hurry. The offer ends on Thursday. So don't miss giving the unforgettable Sherry's Berries to that significant person. Berries.com. Type in OPIE.
You know, Aunt,
yeah.
Another way to keep that girl from leaving you.
Yeah.
Is she's going to want something to do on Valentine's Day. She's going to say, what can I do on Valentine's Day?
True.
She's like, I wanted to go to a show, but it's sold out. And you could say, you know what? The next night, it's not sold out.
Oh.
Borgata, February 15th. February 28th, Pittsburgh. And Virginia Beach, March 27 through 29. You can see me and all my mediocrity in my new hour.
Ah, lovely. Well, I want to say Valentine's Day is Friday. Jesus H. Christ.
Jesus H. Christ.
And for about the price of a dozen roses, you can do something she'll love even more. This year, make major points. Call 1-800-829-BEAR or go to VermontTeddyBear.com right now and send the handmade Vermont Teddy Bear. Picture this, your bear grandma right there at the office. Oh, yeah. When it arrives, she's surprised. Her coworkers are freaking out, thinking you're the greatest guy ever. Exercise your romantic freedom with the new Right to Bear Hugs Bear. Make Valentine's Day sizzle with the I Love You More Than Bacon Bear. Crazy for her? Send her the Nuts for You Bear. Or express your undying love with the Zombie Love Bear. For the ultimate hug, send the big hunk of Love Bear. He's 4 feet tall, guaranteed to get a big reaction. Check him out at VermontTeddyBear.com. Overnight and Valentine's Day delivery is guaranteed. Send the creative alternative to flowers this year. Call 1-800-829-BEAR or go to VermontTeddyBear.com.
The Opie and Anthony Show is drawn to a close. Stay tuned to reflect, relive, and get the story behind the story of the finest moments of today's show. Sam Roberts' Opie and Anthony post show begins in moments.